What is going on, guys? It's HydroxideAnt, and this is Backward Noise, episode 358. We are joined by Brecken.
Hi.
And Kyle.
Hi.
And I'm always here, obviously. And thank you, Mark, for the confirming that it's 358. My mind is shot, even though I just typed it out.
I'm almost always here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kyle, good boy.
But you know who I'm catching up on?
Slowly, but surely.
Slowly.
1 week at a time. The number 2 all time, if you consider me number 1, which I do.
No, I don't.
Well, I do.
It's a list of guests.
No, it's a list of everyone who's been on the show. Yeah. Too bad. I keep track of how many that I've been on.
All of them.
Yeah. Well, there was a time where there were other hosts that, like, theoretically it could have happened without me.
Count.
How far have you fallen, Mark? You are...
Probably haven't.
Kyle would have been the only one who's passed you, I think.
Sky was close, I think, too.
Sky didn't, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky was getting close, but yeah, so you're just like, it's Nathan, Kyle, you, Mark. Are you playing Animal Crossing?
No.
Because I just hear the friendly little characters, like...
Very guilty, very obviously lying. No?
No, it's like, it's okay. You mentioned it.
Slider's doing a song.
That's what that was. I was gonna say, something sounds very
fair.
familiar.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
But that KK slider.
KK slider. The slider of KK. Aw.
He's listening.
I'm actually enjoying this. This is the KK slider portion of the show.
Fucking Nintendo doesn't DMCA.
If I
I
get
hope
DMCA'd by Nintendo, I'll be like, this is crazy.
He was like, "What do you want to listen to?" And I'm like, "Anything." And he's like, "I'm gonna play KK Technopop."
Oh,
it's like,
that's exactly
This is
what.
Technopop? Good to know.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just whistling.
Yeah.
There's no words.
It's like, alright, so this is it, huh? Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever makes him happy, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Mark, if you wanted to join, you would already be here.
Oof.
Oh my hammered. Yeah, Mark, dude, like, we never judge about, like, people hopping in and out.
I do.
I never judge about people hopping in and out.
Oh my god.
Kyle, you know.
It's usually to fuck with their voting, so...
Oh. I feel what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
User was moved to your channel.
And
Wow.
then we have a Mark in the show.
Mark is here. I heard Kyle say if you wanted to join, you'd already be here, so I logged on immediately.
Mark is like, I would not stand for Kyle of all people calling me out, so now I have to show up.
I just finished a lot of homework, and I'm really tired, but I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Backward Noise episode 358. Not that you weren't in chat or anything.
Man, it's been a while.
Actually,
let me
I
tell you.
feel like it's been a while since you've been on the podcast, yeah.
Truthfully, I feel like it's been like 100 episodes. At least.
It really could be. It generally could have been.
I was like one ahead of you, I think, last time.
Alright, so you're a lot ahead now, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do the math.
Math is hard.
Yeah.
That's why I'm done with my math.
Easy.
Good for you, buddy.
Brecken, I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. You
I
said my
really
name
hope
so
after
aggressive.
quarantine's over, we can all hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
we'll all hang out in 2025.
Yeah.
Oh.
I still
I'm
won't be allowed
hoping
in
it's
America.
next year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for next year.
We're gonna have to go hang out in Canada so Kyle can join.
My hair is getting a little crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm growing it out. I'm aiming for 2 years.
Oh
Jesus.
damn. It's gonna be
And
long,
I'm at
long.
9 months right now.
Like a little baby.
Oh, baby.
Baby.
I mean, 9 months is still the longest it's ever been, so...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because it's.
got
I feel
one
like this
haircut
is.
since COVID.
I
Because Catherine's in my bubble, so it's
Oh. I feel like yeah, my mom cut all of her hair once back in like April, and I haven't gotten a haircut since.
Mm-hmm.
We bought
It's
a
been
razor.
February for me.
Yeah.
That's how long it's
in
been.
like August.
Oh, I just don't do haircuts
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
So-
but that's probably easier for.
Oh yeah. Oh, for a chick, yeah.
You never had to get through the awkward stage of it being at a really weird length.
Yeah, that's
No.
it. That like that
Because
is the one thing.
The awkward stage is when you were like 2. So
I feel like that's one huge difference between dude hair and girl hair is I feel like girls you can rock the hair at any length and it's socially cool and like someone would be like that's a banger, but there's a lot of guy hair lengths that it's like you gotta cut it or grow it out. You just need to hide for like a month or two. You're not allowed to go out in public right now.
I mean, though the biggest benefit of quarantine is it's given me an excuse to grow my hair out.
exactly right.
Because
Like
I don't need to see anyone for like, months or even
So
years
that,
at this
that is
point.
the bonus for me. I get a random ass message from someone who I haven't spoken to in a while, and say a thing that's really not appropriate, so I'm not going to repeat it on stream. I'm like, let's not, because it's COVID, and there's no argument against it. It's perfect.
it's just like if you've ever wanted to Kyle especially for Kyle, like not to go somewhere, it's the perfect time.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
It's like it's
Mhm.
COVID, I can't go. What you silly people.
I'll just drink at home.
Easy.
I don't even drink.
Easy.
Like-
But OCS does have hash now, and that might be.
I'm gonna say it again. Easy. All right, so
When you can legally
We
get
have-
government hash delivered to your house.
What
That's
a time
it.
to be alive.
yeah,
Right.
I feel like there are times where 2020 is like, God, 2020, man, like what's happening? And then it's like, oh, but 2020,
Can we
what's
forget that
happening?
this year existed?
The only thing, like, because on election day, it's like New Jersey legalized weed by a staggering amount that they called it like immediately. It was amazing. Like polls closed, say I don't remember the exact time. Say polls closed at 8, they called it by 9. Like it was nice. Yeah.
Give us the weeds.
Yeah, we just
Basically.
it's like, come on, look at 2020. Now look back at us.
Our
And-
governor was just posting so much about
Also,
Tokyo.
did you guys know that they added mushrooms to the weed legalization bill?
Yep.
I did not know that actually.
It's going to be an interesting time in Jersey, that's for sure.
It's
so it's
mostly for depression and stuff like
Yes.
that.
yeah.
But
And
psychotropic
also,
drugs have an effect.
cluster headaches specifically,
Oh shit, wait.
or cluster migraines.
That means Paige could get high on shrooms.
Yep.
Any
I mean,
any specific days that she's picturing to do this?
Yeah. Are there any specific days where like friends could join in?
Oh god.
Well, you need a Sherpa.
Hey, also, Brecken, can you tell Paige that I miss her and going to the bars with her?
Aw, okay. Mark says that you're gay. And he misses
That's
you.
not what I said.
That's exactly it. Kyle and I
You
will
stop lying.
100% lock that
He
in
says he
too.
misses
100%
going to the
witness,
bar
yeah.
together.
What you're supposed to say is Mark trying to sleep with my sister, but it's
Oh god, oh god.
Please, Kyle.
But
Mark, Paige says that he misses you too.
I'm gonna
There you
give
go.
her a big hug when I see her next.
see,
Paige says that you're gay.
That
might
well,
be-
her too, but
Yeah.
it's actually true for her. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, that means she appreciates you if she calls you gay, though. We all know this.
Yep.
I
That's
thought she was cookware.
facts.
Yeah.
debatably.
Oh, okay.
Kyle.
Well, I would
What?
say,
Is
well,
No.
Pan, yeah,
Pan.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
cookware. Did you know that, Brecken?
Yeah, but Paige is bi.
She's bi. I was gonna say she's
Yeah.
bi, not
Big difference.
yeah.
Big difference. You can't use those as cookware. Silly
Not
Kyle.
well,
I did
not
my best.
Brecken. You can
Yeah.
try.
No, I
Say,
enjoyed
like
it.
you could. So I'm just
You can
picturing
try.
like you
Connection
just
lost.
no. I timed out. No, what a horrible time to time
Connected.
out. My fucking internet. I hate it. All right.
Aw.
I was
Oh,
literally
well,
mid joke.
there's the new Tony in chat.
Yeah, I need. The other one will disappear in a second. But I was literally gonna make the joke. You can try to use them as cookware. You just have to like tell them.
User
to hold
in your
their
channel
hands,
timed
like, in a
out.
bowl, and try to mix it in their hands.
Also, human flesh does not conduct heat well. Not that I'm talking from experience.
Oh God.
I say one, you don't know that, and two, you can just use them as a table. It's fine. That's the thing.
Before I
Yeah.
timed out, stream is still down, but Henry did say
It
"wow"
is.
mark in chat.
Did.
Oh.
Nice.
Hi, Henry. I missed you. I
Stream
missed
is
you a
still
lot,
down,
actually.
unfortunately. So
Oh well.
Aw.
yeah,
Oh. I'll just text him or something.
yeah. I'm hoping it comes back. It's back up now, so.
Oh yeah, I may have also asked people to vote for the owl.
Henry is still the only Henry in my phone, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Kyle, you're influencing the polls.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
I want
Wait.
Wayne to win.
Interfering with our election.
But the owl is adorable.
Yeah, but I want the cat to be named Burrito.
But no, we're voting for the same name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
alright.
want the same name.
All right, cool.
We both pick we both pick a Weaslet.
Yeah, because right now I'm in Discord's poll. I'm seeing 2 votes for Rowlet.
What? You should see 6.
Unless my Discord's not updated. Because I actually it only
There's
says
6 airplanes, 4 100s, and 3 musical notes.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Why does mine only say 1?
And then we got 3 pickle weasels on the.
I see
Green
3
nickname
pickle
burrito.
weasels, but I only see the 1 airplane actually. For.
Well, that's just
I'm
not
just
true.
gonna restart Discord. Yeah, like actually, hold up. I can show it in stream real fast. I don't know why it's.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just screenshot it and send it to you.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna restart it. I don't know if you are looking to stream.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's bullshit.
That's one hundo, but because it actually says that you and Dylan both did it. So let me restart Discord real fast. But
Oh man, 6 airplanes. Dang it. I wanted the cat.
Well, the cat's winning on the Twitter poll.
Okay. Awesome.
So make me log into fucking Twitter, Tony. I swear to God.
Yeah, you know, the Twitter poll's already done though. It was only up for 24
will
hours.
say, it amazes me how little people actually use Twitter, because in my security organization and administration class, we had to make a Twitter for a fake company.
Good.
And in my 3-person group, I was the only person who knew how to use Twitter.
Oh my god.
Really?
I don't. It's on my phone. Then like still after whatever years of it just happening to be there.
Here's the thing: I don't even I don't even post anything. I barely retweet anything. But I know how to use Twitter,
I don't.
and
I used
I'm
to
still
follow
the
Rain
one with
Missile.
the most experience in my group.
That's
Wait, I think I can boomer it enough. I used to follow people on Twitter and check it whenever Attack of the Show was still a show.
Oh.
I don't know
If
how
that
Attack
ages
of
it
the
at all.
Show is.
AOTS? No.
No.
Oh.
Okay. The really good
Hey,
show.
there it goes. It
It
says
was
now
a
it
really
says
good
6, 4, and 3. Okay.
Kevin Pereira, Olivia Munn. Candace Bailey replaced Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn was Bay.
All right.
I mean, Candace is hot, but like it's not Olivia Munn. Like,
See,
Olivia Munn
Kyle, I
is
miss
fun.
conversations with you.
I can actually
What?
remove my votes from the Discord poll now.
I mean,
So
Olivia was, like,
yeah,
fun,
so now
you know
it's
what I
it's 5, 3, and 2. There we go.
Great clips.
But so we have some tiered lists tonight. I feel like so basically we have the final evolutions of Pokemon starters, We have Marvel, and then a sports ball one to make Tony happy.
Sports ball.
Which one do you want to do first?
Ooh, man. Well, I only have like 25
Which one would
minutes
you rather
until
do,
my,
Mark?
Oh, man.
Which one do you want input on?
You know what, Tony? For your sake, I would love to have a sports ball tier list.
Yay! It's football.
Kyle.
Yay!
Kyle.
Olivia Munn.
Oh my god, Kyle.
What did Kyle do?
It's just Olivia Munn shoving sausages in her mouth. Kyle.
You know,
Yeah,
it's so
that
weird
makes
because
sense.
there's a girl from my high school also named Olivia Munn, and it's just like, why?
She just fucking seagulls that shit. That was down her throat, Kyle. Oh. Oh, Reese with the Kyle disclaimer. Thank God.
Yeah, I covered it with Kevin.
So
So-
where are we going with the sports ball?
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is that for the sports ball stuff,
It does say random thoughts. I'm allowed to do this. Sorry.
for the tier list, I'm basically gonna say like how much we like the franchise.
What the fuck is okay?
What now?
I don't know what any of this is.
Yeah, that's why I asked what people want to do first, and Mark.
I was too busy looking.
I was the one who answered.
Yeah. You guys were doing your own thing, so.
So Tony, is this on an actual skill level or just personal bias?
Personal bias, 100%.
Oh God, Broncos and Rams S tier. Let's go.
Interesting. Because so I'm gonna go off of like, for me, I'm gonna go like team historically. If their fan base is cool. Yeah, and basically those are really my criteria. The Cardinals are the first team.
I only recognize Green Bay.
Okay, so the first team is Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals are cool. They've never won a Super Bowl. They made it to the Super Bowl in like 2009, and they're cool. I think they're a solid like B tier franchise. Like I have no bias against them. Yeah.
I'd put them at a solid B tier.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
Atlanta Falcons have the unfortunate Nomer of choking the largest lead in Super Bowl history a few years back. They lost. They were up 27-3, and then proceeded to lose, all from Patriots scoring in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So I'm debating about putting them in B.
But realistically,
They're like-
probably C.
Let's put them in C. I'm trying to speedrun this because Kyle has no interest. He just launched Destiny 2.
We can speedrun this because I think you and I are the only ones with any weight
Hey.
in
Hey.
this topic. Oh well, Brecken, who's
Do you
your
actually
team?
like football teams, Brecken?
I like the Chicago Bears.
Da Bears.
I like the Bears, and
Okay.
that's it.
All right, so we got the Ravens up next. The Ravens are cool to me. My cousin's a Ravens fan. I honestly think we'll put a Ravens. I think Ravens is solid like A tier.
Yeah, I'd say so.
They're fun
They're
A tier.
consistent. They're not amazing, but they're consistent.
Yeah, they had a Super Bowl run in like 2000, and they were crazy. The next up is the Buffalo Bills, who have been a good team throughout history, and they don't offend me at all. So I think a solid B tier probably for the Buffalo
Yes,
Bills.
they don't offend me.
It is cold there though. Brecken would know.
Yep.
Jaguars.
This is the Panthers. The Panthers.
The Panthers.
The Panthers, again, to me, are like a team that they don't offend me. They won a Super Bowl. I think they're a solid B tier.
It's a good logo.
Yeah, it's a
solid
kitty.
B tier.
It's a kitty. The Bears.
It's a cool logo. Yes.
The Bears.
S tier.
We can put them in S if Brecken wants them in S.
If Brecken wants them,
the
they
Bears.
Can,
The Bears are historically one of the better teams in football.
Yeah.
Yep. I love the Da Bears.
Yeah, it's
The Bears.
the
Shut
meme.
up.
The meme
My,
potential is there.
No, Brecken, in my D&D campaign, I play a Chicago gangster, so Da Bears,
Oh, there we
definitely.
go. Okay.
I'm down.
100%. Then we have the Bengals up next. The Bengals are very unfortunate. They've never won the Super Bowl, and they've won like a playoff game since the 90s.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
rough.
put them in C because, like, again, their fan base isn't bad or anything.
They're not toxic.
No, they're not toxic, and So we have the Cleveland Browns up next, and they're just so unfortunate.
Ooh, yeah, the Browns.
The Browns are probably one of the most unfortunate teams in any sport. They're having a good season this year, but at least their fan base isn't toxic, so I'm going to put them in a solid C, I think.
Yeah.
They're just unfortunate. Cowboys are instantly a D tier team.
Yep, I agree.
Disgusting. Horrible.
Even if a girl who I'm talking to is interested in the Cowboys, I don't give a fuck. Cowboys G tier.
Tony?
That's not me. I think it's Kyle.
It's Kyle.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he muted now.
Do my German lessons, okay?
Yeah. Mark, you said you like the Broncos?
I love the Broncos. My sister moved to Colorado, and since then, I've been paying more attention to the Broncos seasons.
Unfortunately,
about,
they're
2 years ago.
not doing well right now.
No.
They're not great this year. The last good year was the last year Peyton Manning was there, I would say.
Mm-hmm. I would love to put them in S tier, but I think realistically it's A or B.
I'll put them in S tier because we're a biased group here if you like them.
I appreciate it, Tony. I love you so much.
I love you too, homie. And yeah, so they were good for a few years. They had a really good run when they brought Peyton Manning in, and then go all the way back to when John Elway was around. They won Super Bowl back then. And they had that one year where Tim Tebow was their quarterback, and he accidentally won a playoff game.
Accidentally.
He was I don't know. So Tim Tebow was a dominant college player, but his skill set as a quarterback never translated to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And he had one fluke season where the starting quarterback got injured, and he came in for 8 games and won 5, and then won a playoff game against the Steelers. Yeah. The Lions are next, and Lions are just so unfortunate. Again, they're another one of the most unfortunate fan bases. They're one of, I think, 2 teams ever to go 0-16, meaning they lost all 16 of their games in a season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm going to put them in C. They're cool. They're not offending in any way. The Packers feel like they have to be in S tier.
Yeah, especially because the Packers is the only publicly owned NFL team.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, one of my friends is a huge Packers fan, so he's told me all of this about them, and they're, I think, either one of the only or the only publicly owned NFL team.
Nice. I mean, and the Packers are just such a legendary organization.
Yeah, definitely.
S-tier, woo!
Yeah, S tier for them, 100%.
Only one I know.
Yay! Then we have the Texans. The Texans, to me, are they're a newer franchise. They came into the league, I believe, in 1995, I believe, somewhere around then. I think they're a solid. I think they're a B tier.
Yeah, they're not offensive.
Not offensive.
I think they're decent.
Yeah,
They re-enabled my weapon.
Their fan base. What?
The Wither Horde was disabled.
Oh.
Because it was broken as fuck, and by that I mean too strong.
Ah.
No, it's just
nice. The Colts also feel like a potential S tier or maybe A tier.
I'd say A tier.
Yeah. Yeah, the Colts were Peyton Manning's original team, and they were great for basically in his entire run, except for his first season or 2. The next team is another very unfortunate team, the Jaguars.
This isn't my personal bias, but it's my grandmother's personal bias because she's a diehard Jaguars fan.
Oh.
Whatever tier you think they should be in, just put them 1 tier higher for my grandmother's sake.
I'll put them in B then.
All right, I appreciate that, Tony.
I feel bad for the Jaguars. The Jaguars are historically, to me, the Browns, Lions, and Jaguars are probably the 3 of maybe 4 teams that are historically just they just can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't draft well. They don't play well.
It's just one of those things where my grandmother is she's a very laid back person, and this is one of the few things that she'll get hyped for is a Jaguars game. So
yeah, put them above the other unfortunate teams.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it, Tony.
For sure, and they don't have a fan base that you are annoying or anything. The Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in football right now.
Mm-hmm.
they are coming off of being the most dominant team like the last few seasons. So like recency bias, I think I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put them in A tier because like I'm going like all time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say I think A. San Diego Chargers again. I think are a team that like they don't bug me, but they're not gonna win a Super Bowl anytime soon. And Philip Rivers was there for so long, didn't really do much. So I think they're a solid B tier. You know.
Mm-hmm. I'll put them at B tier. I'm fine with that.
You said you like the Rams?
I think it was as a kid when I just thought their helmets were cool, but like since I was like 10 years old, I've been very much into the Rams.
All right, we'll put them in S tier. That's your
so
team, one of
valid.
your teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Rams and they have horns
I love
on their
it.
helmets. So like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Aw.
Yeah. Top tier. 100.
Top tier.
Oh,
Third,
Pittsburgh. I see them in there.
yeah, Steelers
Okay.
are going to be coming
I
up
know
in
the
a bit.
Steelers.
Yeah.
The thing.
The Dolphins are next. Dolphins
football.
are cool. They're the only team ever to have a perfect undefeated season and playoffs. So that, I think, awards them at least an A. But, like, they're another franchise who, other than, like, that season and era, are very unfortunate. Like, they occasionally will put together, like, a winning season. Like, this year, they're pretty decent this year. I would say they're going to make the playoffs probably this year. But this is, like, that one in 10 years they do good.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings, I don't really care about the Vikings that much.
They exist.
They're from Minnesota, and they're getting B tier because, take it as you will, in Pokemon the first movie, Ash said that I thought all Vikings came from Minnesota, and it was a football joke. So,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's just a dub joke that
Yep.
they definitely didn't make in the sub
no,
version.
no way, but... Because
Japan doesn't know anything
Japan
about
doesn't know
American
the
football.
NFL. The Patriots are the most confusing team for me on this list.
They're either really good or really bad.
Yeah, like I don't know if I want them in D tier because of that they're like enemy number one for like every franchise, or in S tier
I
because
think
they're
every
like the best
hates the
team.
Patriots.
They're probably the best like franchise ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might put them in S tier just to anger people.
Ooh, man, devil's advocate.
Yeah, they're the best, dude. Like it's them, and then the Steelers to me that are like 1 and 2 franchises of all time.
Mm-hmm.
The New Orleans Saints. I've always really liked the New Orleans Saints. They're like so as much as like I put the Cowboys in D, it's more of a meme because of who my team is. That I'm gonna put all of the other teams from that division in D tier. But yeah, the Saints are cool. I like the Saints. Drew Brees has always been cool. I think they're like an A tier team. They're nice. They had to go through Hurricane Katrina, playing different stadiums that year. The next is the New York Giants. They're the best team in the world. The best franchise ever made.
Yep,
no one can really do that.
New Jersey.
They are the Patriot Killers in the Super Bowl. Twice, the Patriots have entered the Super Bowl versus the New York Giants, and twice the Patriots have lost the Super Bowl versus the New York Giants. 2007 and 2011. 2007 though was probably one of the 2 greatest upsets in Super Bowl history. The Patriots went. You know how I was talking about the Dolphins being the only team to go undefeated ever through the regular season to playoffs? The Patriots were that way in 2007 and 1 game away from doing so. Meaning they trounced everyone that year. Tom Brady had the single best year as a quarterback. Randy Moss had the single best year a wide receiver ever had. And the Giants upset them in the Super Bowl.
Dang.
Yeah. So the Jets are the other New York team. Well, technically one of the other 2 New York teams, the Buffalo Bills, are in New York. But these are the New York, New Jersey teams. I think I saw Ryan listed in the chat before. Yeah, I see him under users. So I'm gonna put it in I'll put it in S tier. Just to appease him.
Just
he's
to appease
watching.
Ryan.
Yeah. They're 0-9 this year, and I feel bad for them. For people who
Yeah.
aren't sports people, 0-9 again would mean 0 wins and 9 losses. They're just
That's a
they're-
rough one. That's a
they're
rough
not great. The Raiders, the Raiders are a very like polarizing franchise. Some people love them, some people hate them. I don't really care either way. They moved to Las Vegas again recently. They don't offend me either way. I think I might put them in B just to
I was gonna say either B or C.
be the middleman. They had some cool years a long
Did you
time
just do
ago.
that?
What's up?
Just middleman.
Yeah, why not? The Eagles are an easy tier team. It's not, they're in the division with the greatest franchise ever made, the New York Football Giants. So clearly they're a D tier when you compare the two.
I was very much in an awkward situation because the last restaurant I worked at, almost all the chefs were Eagles fans.
Oh, unfortunately, they were wrong.
Yeah, they were. Oof, man. Eagles got stomped that year, too.
Yeah, the Eagles pay their quarterback too much for how bad he is. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
The Steelers are 100% an S tier franchise.
As much as we don't like to admit it.
100%. I don't actually mind admitting that the Steelers are an S tier franchise.
I admit that they're good. I just don't like them.
Okay, fair. I actually never had a problem with the Steelers. Probably because... So to be fair, if you like the Broncos, you should not like the Steelers.
Exactly.
Because you guys are in the same half of the league. The Giants here, we probably would only face them... We face them this year in like league play, but we will never have to face them in the playoffs if it's not the Super Bowl.
Like I said, I admit they deserve S tier, but I don't like the Steelers.
Yeah. The San Francisco 49ers has to be at least an A tier because of Joe Montana and then Steve Young, 100%. The Seahawks have been one of the most dominant teams in the last 10 years, I'd say, so easy A tier. The Buccaneers are only relevant now because Tom Brady went there.
I was going to be like, are the Buccaneers ever relevant?
Yeah. They won the Super Bowl in 1999, I believe. So they were relevant 1 year, and then they weren't again. And then we'll put them in A tier, though. Pirates, man. Cool. The Tennessee Titans, a.k.a. the former Houston Oilers, I like them, actually. I think they're cool. And then wrap it all to add... we're just gonna... okay, we're just gonna do this real fast, and okay, I think the tier list is complete. So
the last team we just
they're called the Washington Football Team now, but when this list was made, I assumed they were going by their former name, so that's why I made a new listing called the Racist Logo Tier.
I appreciate that, Tony.
We're just gonna leave them there.
I was gonna say, I'm like, do we have something below D tier? But you already took care of it.
Yeah, I did. So that's our tier list for the NFL, and now hopefully Kyle won't be bored anymore.
I'm looking for Zer, so
I don't know what that is.
The exotic vendor.
Oh,
there he is.
So I think we'll go to Pokemon next. Unless you guys want to do Marvel movies next.
I will forfeit my vote to the rest of the group.
Brecken, what do you want to do?
Like.
Pokes.
Yeah, I'll do Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon.
So, for Mark's sake, the last 2 weeks, and Brecken's sake too, I did tell you about it the other day. But we had last few weeks we had gone through the Babby forms, then the mid tier. Now we're at the final stage evolutions. And Brecken, for the sake of any Pokemon towards the later generations, I need your help to get them above C tier.
Oh, okay.
Because last week we had Kyle and Colin basically given D tier to anything that was after Generation 4.
Not anything.
Kyle, maybe did you have one that you didn't? And Colin also had one that he didn't, I would say.
I mean, we gotta. I don't know the name of it, but we gotta go with the Ninja Toad, right?
It might have been.
Greninja. I love Greninja. So we're gonna start with our Gen 1 boys. The first one on the list is Venusaur. Venusaur's a good boy. Look at him. He's hanging, chilling. Grass poison type. OG grass type. I mean, by default, first dual type starter.
Yeah.
Only dual type starter through all 3 stages in Gen 1. The only one who doesn't ever get a dual type in Gen 1 is our boy Blastoise.
Blastoise, yeah.
Always just pure water. Gen
That's
1, the
best
land
thing,
of confusing typings. Charizard, not a dragon. Gyarados, not a dragon. There's other Pokemon that probably in Gen 1 that it's just like, why? Doesn't make sense. Why would you do this to them? At least with one of the Mega Charizards they gave it Dragon typing. Mega Gyarados, they gave the Dark typing. They're just laughing at us.
Probably.
Calling us fools. It's like, you think this is a dragon? Make it look more like a dragon. Guess what? It's a Dark type. Can't believe they do that. Anyway, I think Venusaur's S tier.
Yeah, I know this is maybe not the usual opinion, but I loved Venusaur.
Oh, I love
First
Venusaur. Yeah, Venusaur's a good boy.
He was one of my favorite starters, truthfully.
I think, generally speaking, the Venusaur line is probably one of the most complete lines throughout Pokemon, like meaning that all 3 are top tier, in my opinion. Most other ones, to me, like one of the stages will dip down. But to me, Venusaur, all 3. Bulbasaur, adorable. Ivysaur, probably the middle stage evolution that makes the most sense out of Pokemon throughout any of these starters, at least in my opinion, is Ivysaur. And then obviously Venusaur is chilling. That's so many S people. We're going Venusaur as our first Pokemon in S tier.
Fine with that. I think all 3 of them should be an S, honestly.
Yeah, all the original 3. Yeah, I think all 3 should go in S. We have Charizard up next. Charizard. Yeah, Nintendo loves Charizard. Pokemon loves Charizard. Which makes us like Charizard a little less.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Charizard, like, say all you will, Charizard is still an S tier mon. I just think he is. Like, there's no denying that he looks baller. He looks cool. Like, he's a cool Pokemon. Like, I don't think you could have picked wrong in Gen 1.
No.
That's one of the few gens that I'm like, I think you couldn't have picked wrong. I think
all of them were
3
valid.
are great.
Like, even when it comes to early levels where it was like, you face Brock first. However, if you leveled up that Charmander, you could get
Metal Claw at level 6.
And then boom,
you
you just stomp the first gym.
Yeah, Metal Claw, and at level 16 where he also evolves.
Mm-hmm. If you just grinded that out, you could easily take the first gem.
100%. Yeah, you just had to get him up to level 16, and that's not that big of a deal, actually.
Nah, it was easy to grind that out.
Yeah. So, our next Pokemon is Blastoise, and Blastoise, again, S tier. I want to ask now, ahead of time, do we want to order the ones in S tier and other tiers, or do we just want to, like, blanket them all in the same tier?
Blastoise best boy.
I like Blastoise best too.
Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like also, though, I don't know, I might get heated later. Actually, very soon.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So, the next up...
the next up is
Meganium.
Meganium, and Meganium is the one of the more bigger letdowns to me for a final stage.
I don't know what it is, but usually I tend to like the Pokemon that most other people don't like, which makes me a big fan of Meganium. I think mainly it was due to back when Pokemon Coliseum was a thing. That Meganium carried me so hard throughout that game.
Aw.
Oof.
I think Meganium is still cute.
I think at least A tier, in my opinion.
I would probably rank B, but A is fair. Because, like, I think that, again, I think the baby form in the middle were adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Mhm.
I love them both. And then Meganium just kind of, like...
Bayleaf? I mean, come on.
Bayleaf,
like...
come on. Bayleaf, like... And if you want to count anime, Bayleaf is one of, like, the... one of, like... the two cutest of Ash's starter Pokemon he gets.
Mhm.
I would say, like... I liked Bayleaf and then Totodile, like, the most out of all of, like, his starters that he gets. Because didn't Totodile, like, bite his head? Maybe?
All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to head
I thought
out.
Bayleaf was useless.
Aw.
Should I use that?
Yeah. It is time for my
Aw.
cousin's game night.
All right, Mark.
Aw.
Thank you for tuning in and hanging out. Man.
I love all of you. I've missed you all so much.
Aw.
Miss you
So,
too, man.
Missed you, Mark. It was good hearing you.
Yeah.
I will hopefully see you guys in person after all of this is over.
Hope we will. We'll make it happen.
Happy
Yeah.
I goaded you into coming.
I'm happy to be here, Kyle. You don't need
We'll
to...
show up at Kyle's
join
front
me.
door and be like, "You have to let us in."
right. Good night, everyone.
All right,
Night, Mark.
night.
Boy.
User disconnected
So,
from your channel.
Mark had submitted his vote for A tier for Meganium. I like it in B tier, I think. Brecken, what are you feeling for Meganium?
I kind of like it in B tier, and I like Meganium. It's just like I feel stat wise and everything else.
Underwhelming.
Meganium, yeah, Meganium gets fucked over. I think it's cute, but
Yeah, I would say it's a cute little Pokemon. Kyle, what are you thinking?
I don't like it.
Okay, so maybe we'll slot into B tier. Yeah, first advocate for B tier. And then Brecken, just want to tell us what you like about Typhlosion.
S plus, SS tier.
He's got
best
that hot
starter.
pop collar.
He's got a popped collar of fire. He's a badger. He's got angry teeth.
Oh my god.
He's so cute.
I do
He's the
love
best.
Typhlosion.
Best.
So I think Typhlosion is an S tier mon.
I was gonna say A, but okay.
It's S.
No, die.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I fucking love Typhlosion. Do not. Don't even at me with
All right.
that.
So I think Typhlosion's easily above Charizard.
Yeah.
Is it above Venusaur?
Yes.
Is it above Blastoise?
It can go next to Blastoise. I don't mind if Blastoise is considered better, because
Okay.
I like both of them.
We'll put Typhlosion number 2 for now.
As long
Yeah.
as Fraligator goes in number 3 slot, let's go.
I'm okay with that. I love Feraligatr.
Yeah,
For
Feraligator's
Alligator, I think it's another easy yes. I think the third spot is 100% okay. I love Totodile so much. Obviously, this is Feraligator spot and time to shine, but good mon. It was definitely the first one I chose in that gen. My first game of Crystal, chose Totodile, ended up with lovely Feraligator. Ironically, had like 4 water Pokemon. I was a baby.
Oh,
I don't blame you.
They were just the coolest to me at the time. I think I
I
had...
agree.
I definitely for Alligator, I had the shiny Gyarados. I don't remember who else I had. I just remember having a lot of water types. I might have had Vaporeon or someone.
oh god.
I don't remember. You got to keep in mind this was when the first time I played Pokemon, so I was very little baby. Did not understand type matchups. Yeah. So Sceptile is an interesting case to me. And like obviously everyone's open to their own opinions, but I think it's number 3 out of its gen.
Aw.
Um,
What the higgity heck, Toady?
I am so sorry because I have a bias towards Blaziken.
Yeah.
And then I think Swampert and then Sceptile.
Alright.
So that was like the worst one, right?
That's the
Wow.
one that I view as number 3. I
view-
think it's an A tier mon.
Okay, good. No
Um,
lower than A. I
I think it's still A
Sceptile.
because I think it's better than Meganium. So I think it's A.
I can handle that.
Kyle, are you okay with A?
For that thing?
Yeah.
No. I don't think it's better than the Bayleaf thing.
Oh, okay. Where would you put it?
Under the Bayleaf thing.
Under?
Uh huh.
Like, why? Look at him.
Look at it.
He's so cool. Yeah.
He has. I do love the look at it for two different arguments. It is great. Brecken, look at it. Kyle, look at it almost at the same time, and you both go, oh. Because I think with Sceptile, like I don't think is like a cute mon, but it is cool.
Yeah, he's adorable. Look at him.
Okay.
He's cute. He's cool.
I think he's cool. I don't really see T cute in that one.
Adorable.
Let's look at the rest of the starters. Is he an A tier? I think he's an A tier.
I think he's A tier.
Yeah. I think he's Meganium even might be like an A tier, actually, but I think B tier is fine.
The hard thing about starters is that I would go to bat for any of them except for one.
I'm trying to remember which one. I think it's probably Inteleon. If I
it's
guess.
Inteleon.
Yeah. Inteleon's
I have
not gonna
no
get,
love.
Yeah.
No.
So Blaziken is an easy S tier. Easiest S tier on the list. So,
I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna slot him in the right spot real fast, and then we're just gonna move on. He's clearly the best Pokemon on the list, so he goes above Blastoise.
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
What?
Yeah, so
No.
he goes above Blastoise.
No.
Nobody
Yeah.
goes above Blastoise.
No one
Yeah.
goes above Blastoise.
Except Blaziken.
No. No, I don't think so. I think Blastoise
so next
could
we have
destroy Blaziken.
in a 1v1,
Yeah.
because that's a water type, Brecken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called
He's
supremacy.
therefore, he's just better.
Yep.
No.
He's got guns, Tony.
Okay, so what's Blastoise's best ability?
His best ability?
Yeah. Blaziken gets speed boost.
Yeah.
Blaziken was too good, so it got banned to Ubers.
Tony. Blastoise has cannons
Yeah.
in
That
his
can get
shell.
there. What material do you think those cannons are made out of?
Steel. The
Yeah.
strongest
Do you know what steel is
steel.
weak to?
No.
Fire.
He's a water type.
Yeah,
Tony.
but like, so Blaziken's so much faster. He'll just get behind the turtle
Oh.
and melt those little things, causing a lot of pain for your guy's Blastoise. Meaning Blaziken is.
This is a playground argument.
Yeah. He's my favorite. Blastoise is probably number one. I would like him above Typhlosion though.
Yep. I'll take that deal.
Yay! 2 out of 3 is all I needed to hear. See what you do is you go out completely outrageous at the beginning, and then you can just slot it in way higher than anyone would have let you do it.
You mean the foot in the door?
Yeah.
I knew the strat you're going for.
Yeah. Kyle knew what I was doing because I've done it for most tier lists we've done at least
oh my
once.
God.
Yeah. So Swampert though, I think Swampert's another easy S tier.
A.
Oh.
He's water ground. And it's like, oh yeah, that nullifies,
He's
the
really good for
electricity,
the
but-
playthrough.
Yeah, for the playthrough.
Yeah, like compatibility wise, not great. He's got the 4 times weakness to grass, like you were saying. But like for the playthrough, cause all right, Gen 3, first gym is Rock. He perfect for it, right? Because first gym's Roxanne. Second gym in Gen 2. I actually forgot what it was. Gen 3. I mean, I don't remember what it was anymore. What's the second gym in Gen 3, Brecken?
The fighting type gym.
Fighting type. He does it right there. It's neutral. Because he probably isn't ground type yet. He might. Yeah, actually, he probably would be ground type by then. Because Marshtomp gets ground type, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And then third gym is third gym the electric gym, or is that like fourth or fifth? Anyways, he does good against most of the gyms. I'm okay with him in A tier. I think he's really cool. But so my vote is S, but I understand it's
Okay.
slotting into A tier.
So, from this point forward, like, the amount of water types in the game, for me at least, started getting crazy.
Oh yeah,
Which is maybe also why I'm not, like, as into Swampert. Just because you had... Hoenn was, like...
it was mostly water.
It was mostly water. You had endless water type options. And it was just kind of like, okay, he's a mudfish.
Kyle, where are you on Swampert?
Once again, yeah, the other water types are better.
Yeah, so maybe A then?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put him top 8 A, because, you know, I do generally like Blastoise and Feraligatr probably a little bit more. So now we have Torterra. Torterra ended up being Grass Ground, which was an interesting typing. Yeah. I think he's B, C.
Ooh, I don't want to see him in C.
I'm
I
okay
love
with
Torterra.
B. Then I'll rank B.
Okay.
Because he was probably one of the first final Evos, other than like Beginning, that I'm like, oh, I don't really like. I like the design. I think it's a cool idea that he has like a living biome on his back. But Venusaur kind of had that too. I know Venusaur is like a flower that's attached to him and stuff, but also I guess in Detective Pikachu, the Torterras are kind of cool.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, so I'll go B.
Okay.
What are you feeling, Brecken?
I'd like him in B or A.
Okay.
I can tolerate B.
Kyle?
The Torterra?
Yeah.
It's a turtle.
It is a turtle. 3 points. Not really sure. A, I'm good.
Okay, if we're going A, is it better than Sceptile?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
I don't
a
think it's
dual
better than
type.
Swampert, though. I
don't
wouldn't
think
say
it is
it's better
either.
than Swampert.
Probably not.
Next we have Infernape. Infernape was number 2 or 3 of the dreaded firefighting. 3 straight generations. But I think, again, Infernape to me, it couldn't be S tier. Because
Yeah,
it's
like
a
him that
step
high.
it's a step or 2 down from Blaziken in my opinion. I think it's like 2 steps down. Like I think it's like high B, low A, maybe. I liked him like when I first was watching like or playing Gen 4 games, but like over time he's
Why would
not.
you just use Blaziken?
Yeah,
Or-
you would just use Blaziken. Blaziken's just better.
Correct.
So that's why I think high B, low A.
I'm fine with him in B.
Okay. Kyle?
The fucking thing in A tier is weirding me out.
What
Every
thing
time I
in
look over
A tier?
there.
I think Sceptile, maybe?
Yeah.
You're rude. Fine.
I think
You could
Infernape
put
will
him
be
in
top
B.
B.
I will say if Infernape is going as low as B, you can put Sceptile also in B.
Alright.
Because like
Yay.
Infernape is empirically like to use probably better than Skep, even though I love him too so much.
Alright, then I'll sort Infernape a little
Yeah.
bit. At the higher. I love Empoleon. I think like Empoleon is it's a penguin, guys, right? Like to me it's at least an A tier. It's a penguin. I don't really have
Boogie,
a
woogie,
deep
woogie.
dive. You're my dad. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
I'm
I think it's A tier. It's a penguin, guys. Like I just love penguins.
okay with him in A.
Kyle?
Penguin's this year.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Alright, so I think that
Go
means
ahead.
he goes top of A then. Unless Brecken you want him in S tier, because I'm not offended by an Empoleon in S.
Maybe
Maybe he's A.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think
say
he's.
A.
Do you like him more than Swampert?
Yes.
Okay, we'll put him top of A tier. This unfortunately is the generation that I'm probably like the least high on starter wise. It's Gen 5. Superior has an interesting ability at least in Contrary, where like it gets I think is it Leaf Storm that supposed to lower your special attack by 2 stages, but instead it raises it.
Yeah.
That part's cool at least. But I think this might be my first candidate for C tier.
Ooh. Oh, how far we've fallen.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say C.
I thought you loved that thing.
Nah.
I like Superior.
I like the baby. Snivy is cool. But where did its hands go?
Well, it's a snake.
Yeah, it used to have hands, arms, and legs
Yeah.
though for the other two.
Well, oh, Tony, it
The
still
snake.
has hands. They're behind its back.
Really?
Take my strong hand.
I'm being serious. Yeah, if you
Oh.
look on the back of Superior's sprite, the 2 leaves that it had as hands are now just folded on its back. So it kind of looks like it's like holding its arms behind its
Oh,
back.
I
all
could.
sneaky.
I now see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Where is its legs though?
it's a snake, Tony.
It had legs for the other two.
Snakes evolved not to have legs anymore, just like Superior.
That's fair.
I think C's a little harsh, but I guess I'm alright with that.
I mean, the fact knowing it has arms kind of makes me want it to upgrade it to B tier. Yeah, I'm okay with B tier unless you want it in C, Brecken.
Nah, I'd like to see him in B. The other two, I
What
don't
about
know.
Meganium and
That-
Sceptile? Like, where is he going compared to them?
Probably better than Meganium.
Better than Sceptile?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
No.
I probably would prefer Sceptile.
Kyle, stop hating on my boy. What did he do to you?
Unquestionable, unspeakable things.
Just ugly.
No. He's cool.
So, this 100% is my first nomination for C tier, and I won't move on it. Embor. It is the least it's not the most offensive in the list. Unfortunately, I know I do talk about this a lot. It's hard to be mean to it because it's the third firefighting, and they didn't choose to be firefighting, but it just is. If Infernape is B tier, Embor is definitely a step down from Infernape, and
It's
Infernape
garbage.
was already 2 steps down, in my opinion, for Blaziken. So I think Embor is C tier.
Even though I like Embor, I could even see arguments for D.
I don't want to
Correct.
be. If you guys want to put it in D tier, not going to stop you.
Cool. Teacher.
I would say D. And
Okay.
I liked using it for Nuzlocke and stuff, but like, I don't know. I feel like it killed a lot of hype in the franchise. And that's around the point where people went, okay, they just don't give a fuck anymore.
No, you can't look at Embor, see firefighting, and be like, oh, they care about us as fans.
Yeah, no.
What
No way.
about Samurott? Because Samurott, I really don't have too big of an opinion on.
I'd say C.
Yeah, maybe C.
I forget about Samurott.
It might be one of the 2 most forgetful starters, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be rude, but they might be sitting next to each other.
Oof.
Right now. So I think C tier is fair because I think it's better than Embor. Now we're moving to Gen 6, and I like Chestnut, but if you told me to list every single starter, Chestnut might be the one I name last because it's just not memorable to me.
Yeah.
Chespin is cute as a baby. It turns into another godforsaken beast in the middle tier. One of 2 that we shall not talk about, in my opinion. But this is the final Evo. I think it's either C or D.
For Chestnut, that's tough. I think his design is kind of cool, but like super forgettable. Grass fighting was cool, I guess.
Typing, yeah. We had that in Breloom already, I believe. Right?
Yeah. Oh
Um,
no, this guy couldn't do anything beyond what Breloom could.
No, Breloom also gets Spore.
Yeah.
So, like, at the very least, it gets Spore, like, things like Mach Punch. So, like...
A beautiful mushroom.
It's a good mushroom.
Good mushroom.
I think C. Maybe C. I could see it in D, though. Like...
I could see it in either.
Kyle, what do you think? C or D?
D.
That sounds like D?
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, sorry. Okay.
You sounded like
I never heard something sound
You're-
like C and D at the same time before, and I was very
you
confused.
sounded like you were dying. Are
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah, my throat didn't work.
Aw,
Aw. Okay.
poor Kyle. So, is this one... Okay, so...
Alright, so hear me out.
Yeah,
So
go
hear
for
me
it.
out. I know it's easily like one of the more hated designs. It was a huge letdown for a lot of people. People, find it unnerving. It's a fire psychic type. It's fox. And
Waiting
its
for the redeeming
cry.
qualities.
Its cry in the game is hilarious.
It is actually. I did laugh out loud the first time I heard it.
I fucking love Delphox. I understand if it gets low. I don't want to see it in D tier. I will
Is it
be
a
very
C tier?
disappointed.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Fire Psychic, to this point, was probably the most creative typing that they've
It's
done.
really cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
But
It's
look at the
a wand.
fucking thing.
Where does it go compared to Samurott and Chespin? Or Chestnut, sorry.
I like it better than either of them.
I'm okay with that, just because of typing.
Not better than the blue one.
I mean,
I think Fire Psychic is a unique enough of a type.
It is, but look at my fucking narwhal boy.
All right, Kyle is a passionate believer.
it comes with a mustache. Yeah, alright, fine.
So, I think I remember Brecken you not being as high in Greninja as me, but to me Greninja's S tier. To me, it was like the coolest design since Gen 4 by far.
I think he's overrated.
He probably is overrated, but I still like him in S.
I like him in A.
I think he's the coolest water type easily since Feraligatr.
He's
What?
cool.
There's a penguin in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's
shit.
so
Oh,
much.
God.
He's a water ninja, Kyle.
But Tony, there's a penguin in there.
I love penguins, but this dude, like this Pokemon brought me back into Pokemon. Like it was one of a few Pokemon that brought me
I
back
don't
on.
understand.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
the fucking weird shit.
I
Are you
love.
kidding
I
me?
don't care.
Clearly, you haven't been cold before.
I have been cold before.
Oh god.
But if your tongue's a scarf, you just die.
Okay, so like my tongue is not a scarf.
No.
His tongue is a scarf, and let him rock, dude.
When I saw the leaks, I actually went, there's no way Greninja's making it in. Like, that's too cool of a design. They're not gonna do it. And then they did it, and then everybody wouldn't shut up about him. And then I started hating Greninja a little bit.
Greninja it probably falls into Charizard disorder.
Yeah.
Where like actually it never made it into this gen, so maybe not. It didn't ever made it into Gen 8, so. But I can see A. I can
He's
see.
he's got one of the best abilities out of any
Protean.
starter.
Yeah, one of I would argue like him and then Cinderace copied it with Libero.
Yeah.
It's the same ability, Protean. Every move it uses is now stab type, and the Pokemon changes to that typing.
I will say
That's just broken.
Yeah,
he's broke. I think he should go
and
with
Battle
A.
Bond, actually,
Surely,
as well.
that's exactly why. Ash Greninja was a crime against humanity.
Yeah, you got a point. I'm going to sort him top of A, though, because my vote is still for S.
I don't mind as long as he's like in A.
How would you pronounce this Pokemon?
Are you asking Kyle?
It's an owl. I don't even know what his name is.
No, I'm asking you two.
Can I look it up? Can I spell it?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
look it up. Because
what's the start? How do you spell the first one?
D.
Rowlet.
Oh yeah, Rowlet. Sorry.
Rowlet.
Oh, the names weren't anything close.
Evolution. Well,
So-
look at the evolution line.
Yeah.
That'll tell me there.
Because there is a Pokemon YouTuber that pronounces it in a way that I love and I think Brecken hates. I love Wolfclick.
Decidui?
Oh my god! So the YouTuber this is not the right pronunciation, but the YouTuber always says Decky Dewey.
Decidui?
Yeah, because like he pronounces things like Arcanine, right? He calls Arcanine Arcanine. He purposely just says things wrong. And I like it. His real name is Decidueye. But Decky Dewey.
That makes way more sense. I could not read that. I've read the word deciduous in fucking like
Yeah.
20 goddamn years.
Like whatever grade 4 maybe would have been like last time.
So longer than 20 years.
Yeah. But I think he's cool. Like his line is the most unique line in Pokemon.
Dewey. God fucking
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, right though, but Decky Dewey. Decky Dewey. Yeah.
I hate myself.
No, I loved your answer, Kyle.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Well-
Peak Kyle.
Oh fuck.
I think though, okay, so sorry. I say this. I think I said this last week with him, but he goes from grass flying to grass ghost in his final Evo.
Okay, so he dies.
Yeah, but it's cool.
He's like the second coolest owl.
Where's the
Right?
other owl? Oh, in the
Owl.
game? Yes, sorry. I was like,
Obviously.
there's another owl starter? No,
No.
but Knocked Owl is a superb owl. Again, Wolf Click, for the Super Bowl, had a stream called Superb Owl, because if you put the words together, it says Super Bowl.
I'm so dead.
Anyways, Decidueye I think is an A tier. I think it's better than Torterra.
Absolutely.
Oh damn! All right. I mean, sure,
It's better than Swampert.
Yes.
probably.
It's not better than my penguin. Leave my penguin
Nah,
alone.
I don't think it's better than Penguin.
Water
either.
Steel was fucking
Yeah, Water Steel's
a
cool.
lot of fun.
Yeah. Now we have Incineroar,
Thank you.
which I
Fuck
like
Incineroar.
Incineroar.
Oh.
I like
Okay, so I hated Incineroar with
Thank you.
passion.
Incineroar.
I hated his
Mr.
design.
Business.
I hated what he stood for.
Doesn't belong in Smash either, the motherfucker.
I think he's
Stupid.
okay in Smash.
I hated him. And then I got one. And I was just like, no, this is the most bullshit fun Pokemon. Like,
But
I
look
have
at
a
the
com-
fucking thing. Are you kidding
I know.
me?
He's a heel.
He's a heel. He's tanky. I have one named Mr. Business. And the gag was he's about to give you the business.
Mine's
I-
name is LT Gray.
Yeah. Kyle, for his like special attack, he makes like a wrestling ring. Just like pops out of nowhere.
Don't like Spanish culture.
It's not even Jesus, Kyle, I don't
LT
think you
Gray.
can say that.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
I have a whole
God.
exclamation mark Kyle.
Yeah, he does.
I needed to earn that earlier, I think, right? This is Boda?
Oh.
Or did I do that? I'll do a safety one.
Thank you.
He's not like a luchador or what's
No,
the
he's not a luchador.
Oh.
He's like I would say like an American pro wrestler.
yeah, he's straight up
I
he's
a
don't
heel.
like them either.
That's fair. I think he's A tier.
He's not Undertaker and he's not Kane, and therefore he's not my.
He
pro
looks
wrestler.
kind of like Kane.
No. Just because he's red, Tony?
I'm colorblind, but yes.
No.
Yeah, I think he's A tier. He's not firefighting, and people were afraid. But he's fire dark.
I think he can go above the monkey
Yeah, in A tier.
in B tier.
No. Brecken, A tier. Huh? Huh?
Oh, I hear hope in your voice. God damn it.
Incineroar?
It doesn't belong there. Look at the
It.
list.
I think it's a good one.
He's at the end of the day, it's really strong. Like, and he has so much meme potential, and that's sadly, I think, what's gonna say.
It
All right,
says a
no,
fat
fuck
cat
it.
in D tier. I'm just saying. Or the pig thing, whatever the fuck it is.
No, people were so angry they weren't even making good memes at that point.
All right.
That's
So
how
is
bad
it better
they
than
hated
Torterra?
No, I don't think so. Nah.
I think it's better than the monkey, and
Alright.
that's where it should go.
All right. Well,
I
it is.
think-
It is right above the monkey.
No, Tony.
I think he could go bottom of A. If
Okay.
Greninja's there, it makes sense. Incineroar's there too.
And Primarina. Man, everyone's hated on this Pokemon so much, but I love Primarina. I like Primarina a whole lot.
I don't even know what the hell this thing's supposed to be.
Water Fairy.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like a performance seal kind of,
Uh-huh.
and it's the best seal.
No, it's not.
Spheal.
Dugong.
Oh, Spheal.
Okay,
Sorry,
alright.
Spheal is the best Spheal.
And Dugong?
Dugong's amazing. I
Dugong's
Yeah.
amazing, but isn't Dugong like not a seal? Isn't
Yes.
it like I
It's
forget what
literally
they're
a
called.
dugong. They're
Well,
called
I bet-
Oh,
dugongs.
they're called Dugong? I thought there was
Yeah.
like the other thing that it looks like.
It's
too.
like dugongs. I think are related to manatees.
I think Manatee is what I'm thinking of.
I would say Primarina and D.
A tier.
I don't think.
A tier.
Oh.
No.
Fairy.
No.
S tier.
No.
D tier. What the fuck?
I'd put her in B.
B or C maybe. But,
I think she's better than C.
okay.
Like if you use it in battle and stuff, it's cool. I don't hate the design. It was just like kind of a surprise because this gen it was all humanoid.
All right, so we'll go B tier. I think I like it better than Meganium.
Yeah.
I think I like it better than Superior, but I'm okay with it being under Sceptile.
I don't mind where it is in B, just as long as it's like.
I think it's definitely below Infernape and Sceptile, but I don't think I like Superior less than it.
Okay.
The monkey.
Rillaboom, easy S tier. Nice, thank you.
Huh?
Have a nice day.
Why?
I love
You're a
Rillaboom.
fucking monkey?
I love Rillaboom.
Or another monkey?
Rillaboom was my starter in Gen 8, and I named her Coco.
Just for another monkey?
It's a grass monkey.
Yeah, but that was like the obvious one they just never built before because they're dumb.
Yeah, but they did it eventually. S tier.
I personally am not that into Rillaboom. I don't hate him though.
But like Brecken.
I like Donkey Kong. I think he cool.
Brecken.
It's just yeah.
I need you here.
I'm not gonna say I hate it.
Tier.
I don't
even think he's better than the fucking narwhal.
No, not that's C tier, Kyle.
Yeah, but look at the narwhal. He's got
Yeah.
the prettiest horn.
but like he's like so good. Rillaboom, look at him.
Yeah, but look at the horn and the mustache. The mustache.
The mustache.
I'm the only
Alright,
one that likes Rillaboom.
If Mike were here, you'd have an easy time.
Mike also liked Rillaboom.
I don't hate Rillaboom. I don't think he's bad, but I would probably put him in C because I love Delphox. Hey, you know I love Delphox.
C tier?
I think we should put him in C because we all love something in C except for Tony.
Oh.
I love the narwhal. You love the fox. Tony, we gotta put your monkey in there.
No.
Oh god. Tony, we all have to make sacrifices.
Alright, well I rank him S. And you guys said C, so if we do a balancing act, because I rig it the way I like it. So a 1C and 1S equals like middle A.
But the problem is the
and
S
then...
is the N-1, Tony, and therefore it goes in C. Because standard deviation.
Oh my god.
No, it ends up in B.
No.
I could tolerate him in B. I liked Kyle's theory that we should all suffer.
We should all suffer.
But this is Tony's podcast, and he's being very generous by not forcing S.
What do you mean? Look at Blaziken.
Yeah, Blaziken's amazing.
Look at Greninja. What do you mean?
Greninja's a solid. It's definitely an 8
I'm just saying.
Mon.
I'm just
like the world would agree with me that it's at least an 8 tier Mon. Greninja.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put Rillaboom top of C then.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You
Yes, let's all suffer together.
Yeah, we'll
We're all gonna suffer.
But unfortunately,
Yay.
then Cinderace can't be higher than Rillaboom.
Yeah,
So Cinderace probably has to also be in C tier.
You think?
It's not better than Rillaboom. Rillaboom's like the only.
Libero?
So ability amazing, design no.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I was very upset when I saw that.
Definitely cooler than Rabbit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Rillaboom is the most Pokemon out of the three, and if it's C tier, then there's no way that the other two can pass it, in my opinion.
No, I feel that.
I think Cinderace has a cooler gimmick than Chestnut though. And it's up to you, Brecken, if you want it over Delphox.
You can put it over Delphox, just because.
I thought you were gonna have them in a row.
I do like it in a row. I'm trying to think fairly though, because I could feel like most people would look at this list and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
I think it's hilarious that we.
I think
that we have the three things that we're
Alright,
sad about all together.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, we're gonna
The squad.
put them together.
One of each type too.
Yeah, actually,
Exactly.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I actually think that our list isn't bad. Like, I think most Pokemon fans would look at this and think it's. I think that like Infernape is a lot more popular amongst more fans, and I think like.
Wait, no. Can you put Delphox back in the family?
I did.
It is.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. Oh, I'm on a delay. My
Okay.
bad. My bad.
Yeah, because originally you said it above Cinderace, and then I moved it back. And Teleon is our second entry, the D tier.
Yep. Fuck you, Gex.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
It's unfortunate, right? Because like I think Sobble was adorable. I think there were routes you could have done with Sobble that like
The
would have
routes
been
were
good.
definitely better. Yeah, the routes were definitely
Like-
better.
Yeah.
There were
I
so
don't
many
know
cool
if
fan
I
arts
but-
of what Sobble could have been, and to
And then
me
we
the
got
only
this.
the only one like out of the three that like that I think would makes sense and is good all the way through is probably, well, actually, to be fair, I think Cinderace's line makes sense, but maybe not amazing. Like Rillaboom makes sense, and I think it's good. But like truthfully, I do like Rillaboom a lot. Is my favorite of Gen 8, but Gen 8 starters are kind of weak compared to other generations for sure. I mean, they're according to us 2C and a D, right? No other generation has 2C and a D.
Yeah.
Gen 5 has a B, a C, and a D. Gen 1, obviously, Royal S. Gen 2, it's A, B, and C. Or S, B, A, and B. Gen 3, it's A, S, and... Where? And B. Yeah, so, like, we can keep going, but, like, it's... Yeah. Every other, like, gen has, like, a mix, I would say. But... Actually, no Pokemon after Gen 3 made our S tier.
Interesting.
Yeah. Blaziken's the newest Pokemon in S tier. And,
Like-
for fairness sake, I'm going to put Typhlosion above Blaziken.
Aw, you have to do that.
XD.
Yeah, I think
That's very
I honestly
cute.
think like because I think we were all more way into 2 on Typhlosion that we were all just kind of like, look at him, look at the flame collar, the amount of excitement Brecken had, it trumped my level of excitement of Blaziken. I can't even pretend.
I
I
just
would
think my
die
water
for
boy's up
Typhlosion.
there.
Yeah, Blastoise,
Yeah.
because Blastoise is too good, dude. Like
I love
Blastoise is
Blastoise.
like, as much as I was trying to make a meme reason that Blaziken was better, Blastoise is just like the starter, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think that you could drop
the
Blaziken
squad for
in every
life,
single
bro.
generation, and I'd be happy to have him. You know what I mean? I just would be. Squirtle Squad for life. He's a firefighter, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I actually think that our
I don't know how
Arceus
we
isn't
keep ahead
bad.
of him. He kind of has to go to an angle every time. But you know what?
Yeah.
yeah, no, he's got to like lean down and like
Yeah, it's a little awkward, but
Yeah.
he does it.
he didn't
It's a job
he did
done.
not create them himself. To be fair, guys.
You're correct.
He-
They evolved this way for some purpose.
Yeah, he didn't do it on purpose, but like, you know. All right, so the last tier list I have for the night, guys, is Marvel movies, and I wish they were in order.
I thought we'd done this.
Uh,
No, we did the other one. We did the other version of it. Didn't we?
we did a
The
bracket
ranking
fight,
thing.
maybe.
The bracket fight. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying my best to remember the order of movies. Actually, I can just pull it up on another tab. So let me do that.
Starts with Iron Man.
I know Iron Man. No, Incredible Hulk. I think is the first
Oh,
one.
yeah, but that doesn't really count.
They count it in.
It's the Ed Norton Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do count it as the first.
They do for some reason, but it's
Um,
not.
Am I wrong?
I love Ed Norton, but fuck was
Oh,
that movie.
Kyle, no, you're right. Apparently, there was a month difference.
Okay.
Did Incredible Hulk really come after Iron Man? Because
I remember Iron Man being old as fuck.
I could have sworn that movie was before, but Wikipedia's never lied to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
might go by IMDb, but okay, that works too.
yeah, I literally did it, and this was the first one that came up, so I'm just gonna use this as my. Yeah. So we're gonna go Iron Man. Iron Man, I think, was standard bearer, right? It's S tier.
It was, yeah. It was absolutely fantastic. It comes out first of its kind. Something like it was unbelievable when it came out.
Yeah. And as much as that's an S tier, I think the Incredible Hulk might be a D tier.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Love Ed Norton.
Ed Norton, great.
Jesus fuck.
But yeah, no, the movie did not go so hot. And then the second one I'm seeing here is Iron Man 2.
That's good.
It was good. I think and I think it's B.
Sure.
Yeah, I like the movie, but I think it's B tier. Brecken, do you have any?
I'm gonna struggle with this because a lot of these, I don't really remember.
Fair.
I think I rewatched them.
Iron Man 2 had the character Whiplash. He was like the Russian with the.
Yeah, I really didn't like that. Sorry. Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, maybe B. I honestly could probably see it in C, but
I was gonna say, yeah, like low B. If it's
when it comes to comparing other movies to it, I think they'll probably go ahead. But the first Thor, not good. Did not like it.
It was good when it came out. No, it wasn't either that when it came out.
I think.
I'm trying to think of even in the moment.
Yeah, I think it's a D tier.
No, I don't think it'd be that bad.
All right, I maybe C tier for the first Thor then.
Yeah, Thor 2 was just fuck bad though.
Yeah.
I think
that's a D.
I generally think it lowers my ranking of Thor 1 with that's how bad it is.
Yeah, Thor 1 C, sure. Yeah.
The next one is Captain America: The First Avenger. So I'm finding you on my list.
I like.
Yeah, I think that was good. I think that's at least an A tier, right?
Yeah.
So.
I like that one a whole lot.
It had Nazis in it. What more could you want?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Kyle.
They were the bad guys. It's
I know. You need to stop, Kyle.
It had Men in Black. Fuck.
So let him struggle for a little bit.
The guy's name. What's the guy's name? He's in so many movies.
Which one?
So many movies.
Which guy from Men in Black?
The old lad.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yes, thank you.
I'm sorry, but after the Nazi comment, I have to let you struggle a little bit.
I was IMDbing it.
The next one is the first Avengers movie, which S tier, right? Because is it better than Iron Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because the significance of this movie.
It was epic as fuck.
Yeah.
It was like epico.
And then Thor: The Dark World, second Thor, D tier.
Also, was that the one where they just slammed Loki around?
Yeah, I think so.
Avengers, because that was just great.
Yeah.
That was just comedic
Where the Hulk just he's just given the long. Or no, is that Age of Ultron? Is that Age of Ultron that he does that in? No, it had to be the first Avenger. Yeah, you're right.
I think it was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had to be. So the next movie, and I don't know if I realized it was Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I think that's another good movie.
I didn't like it as much as the other ones.
I think it's the worst of the three.
Okay.
But I think maybe that lands in a B tier.
Yep.
But I think above Iron Man 2.
Yep.
Bracket?
Sure.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. I am so biased. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm going to say S tier for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh. I'd say A at most. I wouldn't put it in S.
Brecken would, though, right?
Oh god. I really liked the soundtrack. The
Soundtrack was good. I just don't think it was nearly as.
Oh, thank you for
epic
saying
as
S
the
tier,
other ones.
Brecken. Oh, what a good
No.
Brecken. Thank you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't cave.
No, Brecken, if you want it A
Don't
tier, that's
cave.
fine.
It was really fun. I don't know.
I don't think it's as epic as Avengers 1 was.
No,
Iron Man,
if we're putting it in A tier though, my bias, I want it top of A tier.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And I
good with
I
that,
like the
totally.
second Guardians a little bit better.
Like it was like great movies. I just don't think they were as epic as you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
what we have
not.
in history right now.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy for many different reasons than I like the Avengers, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy, to me, was just a fun time to watch, and it wasn't, like... It was more funny than it was, like, a cool superhero movie.
Yes.
It'll be another movie later on that's the same exact way. Actually, well, you know what I mean. The next one is Avengers Age of Ultron.
I mean, so now is where I put in my bias of thing.
Oh, because you like that one...
James Spader is my spirit
alright.
animal.
So you're going to
Who?
suffer with me in A tier, then.
James Spader.
Oh, okay.
He plays
okay.
Ultron.
We have
Oh,
the
he
same
was good.
birthday.
So,
Stop.
so
We
Kyle...
do. It's
Kyle,
really-
so he's going to go A tier because we suffer together.
correct.
I was not that into what's her face, Scarlet Witch or whatever.
I didn't really care for it. Either.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't like that
Yeah.
subplot whatsoever. It just wasn't.
The next
I don't
one
know.
was another movie
Wasn't great,
I
yeah.
liked a lot, but I think, like, again, I liked it because to me it was a funny time.
You're talking
and-
about Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Ant-Man. I loved
Paul
Ant-Man.
Rudd.
Dude, so the ant he flew on was called Ant-Me. I loved
Yeah.
that.
I still have not seen it.
It's just another Paul Rudd movie.
I loved it.
I would watch it with you.
We have to watch Ant-Man.
We can watch it.
Uh,
How have you not watched it? What the fuck?
So
I-
hear me out though.
Have a poor attention span.
I will be realistic. I loved Ant-Man, so it's a B tier movie.
Oh.
I will be realistic at the very least, because looking at the other movies, I understand that it's not as good, but I just want people to know that I absolutely loved Ant-Man. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being a good person here. I think it's still better than Iron Man
I
2.
appreciate that. Oh, it is for sure. Yeah.
Is it better than Winter Soldier?
I don't mind it either way, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it top of B.
My hate for Paul Rudd. I
Yeah.
don't actually hate Paul Rudd.
Yeah. But, like, I do understand that great, for sure.
Yeah.
What's our next one? Captain America Civil War. S tier, right?
That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, absolutely
I liked it a lot.
amazing. I almost think that it might be the best one on the list right now.
Of the Captain America movies, I think so.
It's best of
Or
Captain
maybe
America.
total.
I think I might like it. I think I like it more than the first Avengers movie. That's
Wow.
personal, but I think it's better than Iron Man for sure.
It's not Iron
I
Man.
think it's better than. I think it's the best one on the list so far, personally. But if you guys think the first Avengers is better, it's a solid 2 either way.
I would.
I want to say the first Avengers is like Blastoise.
That's fair.
It's not, but the first.
So-
To be fair, the first Avengers is not my favorite Avengers movie. But
I really liked Civil War, but I kind of the whole time like Cap was pissing me off. Like I was on Tony Stark's
their
side.
fight was stupid.
It was dumb. And
yeah,
the only thing that Tony Stark was trying to say is that as heroes, we have to be accountable. We can't just do whatever we want. We have to take it
And
slow.
that's Tony saying that.
Exactly.
yeah. That's when you just kind of like just listen to him for.
Yeah,
For
you're
what?
like,
Don't
And
those roles
instead,
feel like a
everyone's
little
"Oh,
flipped?
fuck."
they
Yeah.
do. They were extremely flipped. As soon as, like, I always forget which side who was on.
Yeah.
Because I'm
It
like,
doesn't feel
oh
right.
yeah, obviously Cap wants fucking rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Right?
Doesn't
Yeah,
make
but
any
he went,
sense.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, his
I-
reason was because of Bucky, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
he
Bucky.
only because of Bucky.
He threw
Um,
all logic though out the window and
yeah.
he went
Yeah.
no Bucky.
So
just like went full. Yeah, it was fucked up.
yeah.
I don't know.
So
I
we'll slot it as number 2 then. I think it's better than Iron Man, even though the first Iron Man, yeah, again, an epic movie because it led
Yeah.
to all this. I absolutely love the hell out of the next movie, Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange in S tier. I understand that maybe it's the bottom of S tier.
It was a lot of fun.
I
liked it.
loved it. Absolutely loved it. I can't wait for there to be a second one.
I think it's a great movie, and it had Hannibal in it.
Are you guys okay with bottom of S tier for Doctor Strange?
Absolutely,
sure.
Mads Mikkelsen's
Okay.
great.
Yes, he was very good in that movie. I love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but I also think maybe it's also an A tier.
I'm cool with it in A.
Agreed. They had got really weird at some point.
Is it better than the first Guardians? That's so
I
debatable.
don't think so.
I think I like it better than the first ones, but I don't know if it's better. You know what I mean?
Humor it was funnier than the first one, but story-wise, it got
It
weird.
was worse.
The story was
Okay.
worse, I think, but it was funnier.
All right,
I
so
agree.
I'm
better.
just, for the sake of it, Guardians of the Galaxy, and then next it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We'll just put them right next to each other in order. That's fine. Spider-Man
The dad
Homecoming.
shit was just fucking weird.
Yeah, he's a planet.
Yeah.
That was a lot to absorb.
It's like he's special, but he's not.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So Spider-Man Homecoming. B or C, maybe?
I honestly already forgot it.
I forgot it.
It's he faces off against I forget the villain's name. He's played by I forgot the guy from 24, Jack, that plays Jack Bauer in 24.
Oh yeah. That's what I recognized.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Is
Is he Kiefer Sutherland or is he Michael Keaton? I need to look that up.
Not Michael Keaton.
Yeah, you're right. It's got to be Kiefer Sutherland. I don't know why, like, they're not the same person, but I get them confused all of the time. That's definitely one of my weirder, confusing two people. No, it is Michael Keaton. I was right.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Keaton plays the antagonist of that.
I don't remember that movie?
Yeah, maybe you just don't remember the movie. Michael Keaton plays Vulture. I think it's a B or C tier because it is forgettable, but it was the first Spider-Man movie. I think the second Spider-Man movie was... Oh, maybe not.
Which Spider-Man is this?
The first one. There's
No,
only been
who's
2.
Playing?
Oh, this is our boy Tom Holland.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
Really?
I was so sick of Spider-Man after the Andrew Garfield ones.
Oh, Jesus.
I actually
Well,
I skipped the Andrew Garfield ones.
They
I
weren't even
watched
bad.
They weren't bad. It was just like I heard that they were redoing Spider-Man again, and I was
Yeah.
like, how many times am I gonna watch Uncle Ben die?
He
And he's
didn't.
like, I don't care.
Apparently, Garfield was a pain in the ass.
So, do you want to know? Do you want to know the truth, though, Brecken?
What's up?
If you watch this one, you wouldn't see Uncle Ben die.
So I am all for watching
Uncle Ben's
it now.
not featured in this version of
Yeah.
Spider-Man his
Oh,
life
cool.
yet.
I
If he will
really-
be.
I really like Tom Holland.
Tom
his
Holland's
acting.
Spider-Man is great, but I think the movie is
Yeah.
a B tier.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I can't really have a say on it because I didn't see it.
it's better than
so
Iron Man 2, but it's not better than Winter Soldier, I don't think.
I'll take your word.
I'm the only one that remembers it, so this is...
I literally would have watched it like 2 months
Yeah.
ago, and I literally just don't remember.
The next one is Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok is absolutely hilarious. I still prefer Guardians over it, though.
It's easy A tier, though.
It's easy A. I think
Yeah.
I slot it right after
Yeah.
Guardians.
A lot of fun.
It was
Yeah,
a great time.
Thor made
They
a
finally
comeback.
did Thor
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
this
so
is the
fucking
Thor we
funny.
all wanted to see since the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, if this was the Thor in the first 2 movies, I know, like, storyline, maybe it didn't make sense, but, like, give us at least the comedic chops on this Thor in those
Oh, it
movies.
was Michael Keaton.
Yeah. So the next one is Black Panther, which I think is an A or a B tier for sure.
I'd say S.
S, okay.
I really liked Black Panther. Honestly, I have a huge bias though as well because like I really liked Chadwick Boseman,
And
and finding out that he filmed that entire thing with cancer
yeah, that
and he gave that good of a performance,
That
I
sucked.
loved it.
yeah.
I also, that I love M'Baku.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I fucking loved M'Baku. Those were some like really lovable characters.
I
And my
think
only
that-
gripe,
Oh, sorry.
It is the only Marvel movie I fell asleep during and couldn't make it through.
I don't know.
I
man.
tried it again,
Yeah.
also fell asleep. And
I
then it
feel
took me a
like-
third time to actually make it all the way through. I
Oh,
think the movie
Christ.
was terribly boring.
I liked that it was like a huge like world building movie. And they had a lot of work to do, so like I get that like it comes off as boring to some. I'll just say like I don't know. I don't want to
Africa's
see
not
it.
that special.
Oh, like hammer.
I don't want to see it out of A.
So the one thing, my only gripe with Black Panther, and I've talked about this before, is that it did its side characters way better than its main character. At least to me. Like, I think the antagonist was done way better than the protagonist.
Oh, was Warmonger?
Yeah, Warmonger. To me,
He was so
Warmonger
good.
was a
Yeah.
1,000 times more interesting character than Black Panther is.
It was hard telling him he was wrong.
Yeah. No, because he wasn't.
He wasn't wrong.
Really. Yeah. So, because it's like, not to be funny, like, if I was to like rank people how I liked them in that movie, I liked Warmonger the best. I probably then liked M'Baku and his tribe.
I fucking love M'Baku.
And then like then it's like gray area that I don't really, those are the only ones that I have sort of a passion for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like I'm like, if you told me the sister was more cool, whatever.
I
Like,
just did not care about the story at all.
like if you didn't get hooked on Warmonger, you're not gonna like the story. Like, because the protag
character
wasn't that
idea-
interesting in the movie, like to me at
The
least.
character idea for Warmonger is great. Like the whole background they even put in, I don't even think it was done well.
I think I generally think that like his story arc throughout the movie was done well.
Yeah, I
that
like
might be
that.
somewhere we disagree then, Kyle.
I mean, his story,
yes, his
is
story,
good.
yeah,
I don't like the way it was played.
because like so. Black Panther does the Marvel formula different,
I hated that.
and like it's not, to me, like I think like A tier for Black Panther. I don't think it's quite S, because I think they did the formula for the Marvel origin story different in good ways and bad ways. Like I think in Iron Man 1, right? Let's compare it to stories that are in Iron Man 1. Or I'm sorry, Iron Man 1. Only Iron Man story. No, an S tier. Iron Man 1's origin story, it's crazy good, right? I think Doctor Strange's origin story is better, but slightly. I think Guardians of the Galaxy's origin story and Black Panther might be equal. In completely different ways, though. Like, I'd probably put Black Panther maybe after Thor Ragnarok.
This is a C movie for me.
Oof. I don't know. I can't put it in C. I like it in A. I really do.
I think it's A. Is it better than Ultron, though? Maybe not.
I don't even mind where it goes at A, as long as it gets like that high.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Out
I
of
didn't
personal
like it at all.
enjoyment.
All right,
I
so
don't
to
know
be
why,
fair,
I really,
Kyle is
really liked
so
it.
low on it. I think it has to be bottom of A.
That's fine.
But yeah, just because since Kyle's low on it, in all fairness, I think it deserves to be A. But just for sake of trying to rank things, all right. So next one up is Infinity War. To me, S. Love
What was
Infinity War. Absolutely loved Infinity War.
Is Infinity War the first one?
Yes.
Yes. S.
S. I honestly,
Right.
it might be the best movie they made. To me.
That's the
think
one where they did the snap, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's better than the original
Okay.
Avengers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Sitting in the theater with Tony, watching Infinity War. It's like everything's going great, and then the snap happens, and
Yeah.
it's just an entire movie theater filled with very, very sad nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly, that was such an experience.
I think.
Oh my god.
Like,
Actually, yeah.
I think it's. I really think it's the best out of all the ones they've done.
I enjoyed it so much. I would put it, if not better than the original Avengers, next to
I
it.
think it's better.
I think it's next to it. I didn't think it was better. But
I think
that's,
it's. I think it's
okay.
better.
Sure.
Alright, so we're gonna put it above.
So- What's tough about it is, like, how do you rank something that couldn't exist without the first one, you know?
That is hard.
Yeah.
But for then like Iron Man would be the only thing in S tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
Um,
totally get that. It's just like, I don't know, they're both good in their own ways. That's where I'm
yes,
kind of like,
100%.
for
with-
accessibility, you need to watch all of these other fucking movies for Infinity War to have any kind of weight to you.
honestly, like I think like the cheater's guide, like, I think you could honestly watch First Avengers, Captain America Civil War, maybe a Guardians movie, Thor Ragnarok, and then, like, Black Panther and Doctor Strange, and you can cut out so many other movies. It's just to get straight to Infinity War, like, if you want to do the fastest way possible.
Yeah.
Because, like, I love Iron Man 1, but, like, Iron Man is 100%, you understand who he is by watching, like, you could skip to this first Avengers, I think. And you completely understand every character in that movie.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Perfect then, right? Like, that's...
for the first Avengers, like, I had watched Iron Man, and, like, nothing else.
I can understand that if, like, as, like, a premise, you want to tell people to watch your first Iron Man, just because it was the first movie.
Yeah.
But, like, I think you could honestly skip to the first Avengers and then watch the origin story movies for all the new characters. I think you could skip Ant-Man, so. I think you could skip Spider-Man, so. I think you could definitely skip Thor's. You don't have to watch Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Well, like, rating it then, though, that with that discussion in mind, I would say the first Avengers is better. Because it's a self-contained movie.
Yeah, but then what I was going to get at is that then you watch Infinity War. And Infinity War is, like, the perfect...
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But it's not a self-contained movie.
I think, like, so... I do think this is a harder one to rank, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I still think it's from like a cinematic, like, standpoint, like, this was the best. My mind has never been blown by a movie by the way it was in Infinity War. Like, just, like, a pure, like, amazement while watching the movie. So, yeah, I think it belongs in the number one spot. And, like, it's just the movies, like, up until this point, I think, like, this was, like, this era of movies to me from, like, and because Kyle doesn't like them, but, like, I think we were in, like, a cool, like, solid, like, maybe 6 out of 7 movies that were absolute ballers to me. Like, honestly, so Kyle would have a different opinion about Black Panther, but, like, if I'm looking, Captain America Civil War, banger. Doctor Strange, banger. Guardians 2, banger. I liked Spider-Man Homecoming, but it wasn't too great. Thor Ragnarok, amazing. We liked Black Panther a lot. And then Infinity War. That's like a 7 streak of movies where maybe Spider-Man Homecoming's the odd one out for, like, at least everyone. That, like, this is, like, the peak to me. This is where, like...
Okay.
This is the core, like, time that, Avengers era movies are at their best. And then I think it falls off right after Infinity War.
I'll
with the
take
next
your word
movie.
on it. Just because, again, I don't have the same level of passion. Where it's really just like, I enjoyed the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's not something I personally, like, grew up with or anything, like the characters. And I enjoyed the movies, but I'm very much, like, on the outside, like, peripheral of, like,
I
oh,
think
okay.
I watched them all in theaters except for the second Ant-Man movie. No, wait, I did watch that one.
I saw a whole lot of them in theaters.
I want to say I saw, like, them all. Almost, except for Black Panther, Miss Marvel, and
Yeah, I didn't
Captain
see
Marvel, whatever.
Captain Marvel in theaters.
Oh, I didn't see Captain
and the
Marvel
last
at all.
one.
No.
I didn't see
Wait, Brecken,
the
didn't we
Emperor.
watch Captain Marvel together?
No.
Who did I watch Captain Marvel with?
I don't know.
Maybe Dad?
Maybe. I have not seen Captain Marvel.
Oh.
And I kept needing to, and I just never got around to it.
Yeah, it's not great. We'll get to it,
Oh,
though.
God.
The next movie
Yeah.
is Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I think it was worse than the first Ant-Man. So I think
It definitely was.
I think it's C tier above the first Thor.
Sure.
Yeah, not great. Captain Marvel.
I think it's alright.
I'm B. B
Yeah.
tier. I think
I
it's
want
B
to say
tier.
top of B.
Yeah, I think it's above Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I actually don't hate the movie, but I don't love it either.
I thought it was going to be way more, what's the word?
I know exactly what
Pushing
you're trying to
feminism?
say. Yeah.
And it wasn't, which is what I was pleasantly surprised about.
I just realized I skipped Iron Man 3 a long time ago. Yeah, Iron Man 3 was supposed to be...
no one needs that.
Yeah, so C or B for Iron Man 3 real fast?
Is Iron Man 3 where like he's got the PTSD? Am I remembering this correctly?
I don't remember Iron Man 3 that much, to be honest.
Like there's a little kid for some reason.
Just drop it and see.
Yeah.
I'll drop it top of C.
All the suits were cool.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
That
was
was
it
about
better?
it.
Wait, was it better than 2? I don't remember.
Maybe.
It's better than Iron Man 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll put it B then. We'll put it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so next one is Avengers Endgame. I really liked Endgame, but I honestly think maybe it's a top of A tier. And maybe that's like a controversial take on it. But I think
I'm waiting for my Hawkeye movie. Okay.
S tier for a Hawkeye movie, of course.
Yeah.
Bringing up Hawkeye, I loved
The
Hawkeye's
bad.
storyline in this movie.
Yes.
Oh my god, he had everyone's hearts.
Yep.
Did he?
Did he not have your like? Did
No,
that
I've
storyline
never-
not? Gets you?
I've never given a crap about Hawkeye.
What?
Wait,
Yep.
so realistically, like,
Yeah.
so in Endgame, you didn't care about Hawkeye's storyline?
It was alright.
Wow. Okay.
He's just a guy. I don't
But
really care
like,
about
you didn't care like about like that literally like this where he was and everything when the snap happened and the road it led him down.
I mean, like
Like that storyline was crazy good.
the
That might
storyline
be
was interesting.
that might have been the best B plot in the movie.
I just didn't care about him.
Like yeah, Hawkeye not like
A
the
guy's
greatest
my favorite
character.
the whole way up.
But like I like Hawkeye. Do you remember in was it Ultron when he was alone with Quicksilver? He was
Yeah.
like, I could shoot in the back now.
Yeah.
No one would ever know.
No one would ever know.
No, like,
Yeah.
oh, what happened to Quicksilver? He ran off, and I think he died. I'm so sorry. He's just so
Off
fast.
the edge of the
But like oh my god, like
But he
the
had little quips like that the whole way up.
yeah.
It might just be me because I personally have a bias against that actor. I don't like him.
Why?
I don't like his face. I don't like his personality. I just don't like him.
Wow.
Did you?
It's very
Didn't I?
personal. I
Didn't
still
I?
like 'em.
Didn't I show you him in character singing the song about being Hawkeye on like?
Yeah, that was
That
fun.
was so great.
That was good.
Good.
I don't know. I just don't tend to like that guy. It's really
You just don't like his face.
I don't know. He's just annoying.
That's kind of
I
mean.
don't. Yeah, I guess. I'm not trying to sit here saying like, yes, my opinion is valid and should be heard by everyone. I'm just saying like I personally am not into
Okay.
him.
All right. So then maybe I'll leave this topic with yeah, I like his B plot line in that movie where it shows where he was when the snap happened. He was like one of 2 characters that like post Infinity War, everyone was speculating like where the hell was he during this, because they
Yeah.
mentioned in the movie that Scott Lang, Ant-Man, and Hawkeye were both decided to like accept the terms of whatever the mandated for the superheroes, and they stayed home. But we didn't know what that meant. They could be anywhere. And so when we're shown what happens to Hawkeye in Endgame, dude, my heart was like like he literally was like having an adorable time with his family, and then they all 3 go up in dust.
And he murders everyone.
And then he goes on a murdering spree in like Japan,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Well, I think
and
it's all over the world, but yeah, Japan as well.
well, they find him in Japan, I think.
Yeah.
Was
Yep.
and they like he becomes a gritty, like actually
And he has a
cool,
sword.
badass character. Like and then it plays into the time later in the movie where it's him and Natasha.
Heads up, by the way, OTV's setting off their draconic reactor, so
What's OTV?
it's happening soon. Flying TV, like Sykkuno,
Oh, okay.
Toast, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain didn't.
I have 2 different streams of it open right now.
Oh,
We've
interessante.
been waiting for this for a while.
There you go. But I forget where I was actually.
Hawkeye being a badass has a sword.
Hawkeye. I feel like I was talking about something
Found
after
him in
Hawkeye.
Japan.
Oh, you were talking about him and Black Widow.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, so that plays into the scene where him and Black Widow, where one of them must be sacrificed. Very plot convenient that they send two people that actually care about each other there
Yes.
without knowing the stipulation. But it works, I guess. XD. But Hawkeye literally
Also,
says,
ScarJo. Woo. Yeah.
you know, she was a good Black Widow for sure. And
Banding together in some leather. Yep.
like he literally at one point says like, you don't know what I've done, as in for like what he did after losing his family and to let him go.
Yep.
But then like she obviously is the one that ends up sacrificing herself after
Yeah.
they have like a mini
The
fight.
suicide thing was great. No, I want to kill myself. No,
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
kill myself. That was great.
I actually love that. Like
Yeah.
I've rewatched that scene multiple times just because like it's actually
up
good.
every time.
Yeah, it's really good. And yeah, I mean like, and it'd be
John's dead as fuck.
it'd be bad to not mention that this is the movie where we lose Iron Man. And Captain America technically, kind of. He's just old in their time period now. So obviously he's not gonna be helping them fight, and he gives the shield to the wrong person. I was hoping they would retcon that, but they haven't. Joking, of course, because like everyone wanted Bucky to be the next Captain America, and he gave it to Falcon.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
You know, like I think I was kind of underwhelmed.
Yep.
By that. Brecken, how did you
Captain-
feel about that?
Everyone knows the second Captain America gets a gun.
That's fair.
He's in the comics. He did.
I don't know. I liked Falcon a lot. I could definitely see though that was a lot of wasted potential with the Bucky dude.
Yeah, like why is he
Bucky
here?
had so many fans. So many people gave a shit about Bucky, and then they went, nope.
Because
it's like, all right.
I think in the comics, to be fair, there are versions of Captain America that were formerly Bucky and were formerly Falcon.
Correct.
But like, my big thing is like, wait, so like, Falcon, like he's cool, but like he's been very much like I would even say a C character in like the background of like a bunch of different movies where he wasn't that important. Like he was Captain America's second best friend behind Bucky. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. I just watched that shit blow up. Holy fuck.
Oh man. But
That's a crater.
but and sorry, I just lost my spot again. But yeah, so him not giving the shield to Bucky, all I'm saying is was kind of a letdown, because it's kind of like why did we spend so much time on Bucky and like his redemption arc if he's just gonna stay Bucky.
They had like all 30 people in the server just while that shit went off, and like Sakuto thought he was safe being like probably 1,000 blocks away, zoomed in, and he just watches the blast wave go over him.
What
and
are
it's
they
like,
doing, Ken?
Wait, why can't I fly? And then all the blocks just disappear from under him, and all of his shit, and he just fucking dies.
What are they doing again, Kyle?
So there's a thing called a draconic reactor, which is a nuke.
In what game?
Minecraft.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And Toast set it off, and by set it off, I mean intentionally destabilized it for long enough that it would be a bomb.
Oh boy. Alright, so I actually think Endgame may be bottom S. I think it is a little bit above the 8-tier movies. After talking about it. But I think
User joined your channel.
We have one more movie left as Nathan!
Yeah.
Hi!
Hi.
Nathan.
Oh
Hello.
my
Oh
god.
shit.
Howdy.
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 Howdy. It's our boy. How did the league go?
So we went 1 and 2. It's a best of 7. Which is the weirdest fucking thing ever. So yeah, it's a best of 7 split across 2 days, which makes it even fucking weirder.
Oh.
So we won one of the 3 games today. It's also 3 games the first day and 4 the second. So you can't just 4-0 the first day and go home.
Oh, like because that would just be too convenient.
Yeah. So yeah, we went 1 and 2 today. The third game, the rules, which who would have guessed, completely out of fucking nowhere, weird ass like H.P. Lovecraft developed in a room that he was locked inside of because he had a fever, and they were like he's gonna spread the plague. Would have made these rules. You have to have 3 players from the first game stay for the second game, so you can change 2 players for the second game, and then you need 2 players from the second game to play in the third game. But everybody has to play 1 game in the first day, and nobody can play 3 games on the first day.
That sounds so stupid.
So the third game, we had one of our mid laners play jungle. One of our lower tier players, who was a jungle main, had to play top, which he doesn't play. There was me mid, who was like a mid to low tier player. And then we had one of our higher tier players on AD carry, and then another low tier player on support. Against Diamond 2, mid plat, low plat player, another mid low plat player, and low gold player.
Huh. Oh boy. That sounds fun. Kyle, how would you have done against them?
Horribly.
Oh.
Kyle doesn't play Lego Lens anymore.
When you did, though.
I wasn't even that good.
I like to picture you as a grand champion, Kyle.
Thank you. I knew what I was supposed to do, I just never did it.
Oh.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I was a 3 player.
is it okay if I get going? Because
No.
I actually
No.
Eat forever, Brecken.
I have to sleep soon, and I'm
Why?
really hungry.
We have one more movie.
Okay, one more.
All right.
I'm hungry. I want to make a grilled cheese.
Okay. Real fast. So
Hold
the
on.
last movie is Spider-Man Far From Home.
I don't think I watched it.
I didn't
Me
see
neither.
it.
Bracken, didn't we? We definitely saw this one together.
Did we?
Yes.
Wait, why would we watch it if I haven't seen the first one?
I don't know.
I don't think we saw it, sweetie.
Then who did I see these movies with?
I don't know.
Cause did I go maybe Jacob or someone then?
Maybe.
Cause or unless did I see Far From Home? Yeah, I did. I could have sworn we went with Mike and Paige.
Is that one a Sony movie still? Or is it on Disney?
It's I don't know. I think Marvel. I could have sworn we did.
Well, because Spider-Man was owned by Sony, right? That's for a while.
When did this come out? In 2019. So
I'm texting Paige now. Watch.
maybe
Spider-Man.
Matt
Can I get
came.
grilled cheese?
Far From Home.
Paige, make Brecken grilled cheese, thank you.
I wish you would make me a grilled cheese.
I could have sworn we went with unless because we just went to I know that
We did see a bunch of movies and stuff.
I could have sworn that was just in that group of movies we saw.
Did
'cause
we
I
have
don't-
plans to see it and then we didn't?
Because I've seen the movie. I know exactly how the movie goes.
He's not texting back.
All right.
I don't know.
I could have sworn because the. I'm just gonna have to ask people. I'm gonna ask. Did I see the? Who?
Yeah.
Did I go to Spider-Man Far From Home with any of you? Because maybe I went with Steve's group then.
Maybe. Because I swear I've never seen the first one. So I don't think I'd want to watch this one.
Because. Yeah, no, because there's no way we would have saw the first Spider-Man together because we weren't dating yet. Because we saw Infinity War together. We
Yeah.
saw Endgame together for sure. Anyways, I think it's a solid movie. I think it's. I'm gonna put it the other Spider-Man movie in B tier.
I trust your judgment.
Because I think I'm the only one that's seen it. Nice. All right, Brecken. Though seriously though, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Very much appreciate it and happy to have you on.
Yep. It was a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Brecken.
Yay.
All right, see you, Brecken. Have a good grilled
Bye.
cheese.
Oh, you have no idea how excited I am right now.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
The best grilled cheese in all the lands. Yeah, so that's our. So Nathan, I know you like Marvel movies, so let me go through these and see if there's anything that you would change.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
So I'm curious to see if there's anything that you say is an egregious mistake. There's a lot of noise outside my house right now.
I heard all fucking 30 people from that Minecraft server just screaming as the nuke went off.
Okay, there you go. That sounds horrifying. Who's streaming it, by the way? Because I'll probably tune in.
It's like, Wendy, Peter probably.
Okay. I'll probably tune into
Ludwig's doing it.
Oh, Ludwig is? Maybe Lud.
Tina should be.
So
Leslie.
Do you see something, Nathan?
My
All of them.
issues are Endgame, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I haven't seen the original Thor in a while. I guess I'll leave it there.
Okay. What's your issue with Ant-Man and the Wasp? Do you think it's better?
I think it's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I liked that movie.
Where would you place it?
I would place it like probably B. I didn't think
Okay.
it was like phenomenal.
I'll move it up to B. I'm not.
But
I'm not offended by it being moved up to B.
It kind of gave us some setup for Endgame, and it was really. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just like the Russian dude, just the if it walk like duck and talk like duck, it's a truth serum.
You know what? I agree with you. You know what? B tier is fine. And you think Endgame's lower?
Yeah.
I originally did have it top of A. Hey, Aries, thank you for the sub, my man. Yeah.
How long did we wait in between Infinity War and Endgame? It was like 2 years, wasn't it?
I have the wiki up right here. So, Endgame. Okay, so let's look at Infinity War. It's all actually 1 year.
1 year.
Less than a year because April 27, 2018 to April 26, 2019.
Gotcha. So, I feel like the hype for Endgame was like really built up, and then Endgame happened, and I just don't feel like it quite hit where it was built up to.
You know what? I am down to put it back to A tier, because I originally thought top of A, but after. Because Kyle and I were talking about actually, and we were saying, we really liked Hawkeye's storyline throughout the movie.
Yeah.
I think they had a lot of good like B plots. They also had, to be fair, now that I think of it better, some not so good B plots. Like maybe other people have different opinions, but I didn't really care about Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Nope. Same.
Oh, I love them.
Okay, so it is good to know that like. The concept wasn't lost on everyone. You know what I mean?
I mean, like that movie wasn't like great for them.
Yeah. Oh my god! So Aries just gifted a sub to an account called Kyle is dumb AF.
Joke's on him. He just paid money for that.
Jokes.
Tony.
Yeah,
that's all I ever want.
Yes. Like I'm not upset by the by the notion here personally, but yeah. Thank you for the gift sub.
Tier 3 sub.
Easy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Nathan, you do have a point. Yeah, it wasn't like the best movie for them. But I'm excited to see the new series that's coming out. Was it WandaVision, right?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that I'm excited. Okay, Aries, I appreciate the gift sub, but I think your movie opinions might not be the top tier here. He just said Hulk S tier film, and he said the second Avenger movie is the only one that's S tier. Kyle would actually agree with that because that's Ultron, probably.
Ultron was pretty good.
Ultron was good. I don't think it's S, but
I'm just saying.
you love James Spader. Yeah. I can say it for you. I know the answer.
Can you believe that there's not a compilation of him just talking on YouTube? That blows my fucking mind.
How many times have you looked?
Several. I just want to go to sleep to that every day. I could, easily.
Aries said too many S tier movies. Only 3 of those are deserving.
Number 2.
I think that all 5 are probably deserving. I think all 5 of those movies are super deserving. I think because
It was like several thousand blocks away from the second one. He sees a giant flash on his screen. He's like, "Why did I see that?"
wait, so you don't think that Aries doesn't think that Avengers: Infinity War or the original Avengers is an S tier movie?
Aries' opinion is completely invalid.
I appreciate everyone's take on it. But
I mean, I know.
I also just disagree. I think it's nice to hear. I think they were really good, dude.
I don't think they were bad. I think Infinity War, I think, was like the strongest Avengers.
The first Avengers was groundbreaking, though. How can you not say that's an S tier movie? Like, what?
Yeah, I think it's
set
S
up
tier.
a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think it did a lot.
But it was the first, like, okay. I can't think of another movie that was as epic to me.
I
literally can't, like, at the time.
That's
You know
fair.
what I mean?
In comparison,
There was nothing more epic that could come out.
there wasn't really many things to that scale done that tied that many movies in together, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Like what's
It set up a
the
lot.
closest franchise like to do that's a serious franchise? Like
I think the
maybe
payoff was fine.
maybe the
I
Rocky
had
films?
no problem watching it. I hated the Rocky films.
But like I mean like that many movies and then like it being the same universe and still tying it in. Like that's like Avenger, like this arc like of stories by far supersedes any other franchise, right? It's like 27 films to get to Endgame. I think it was. Yeah.
Dumb high budget. Like,
Yeah. Aries said did not like both those films. Either Spider-Man movie was better than one of the Avenger movies. I generally disagree. As an action film, good. As a comic book movie, I didn't like. Would have been way better as a TV series. I think Infinity War was great, personally.
can you imagine that as a TV series? Fuck, it would have been so bad.
No, I don't think it would have been a good TV series.
Marvel's not so great with TV series.
No.
Correct. The TV series are
I
awful.
prefer them to stick to. They've done like a few Game of Avengers. Yeah, see, like how that would have been horrible. Like I like the Marvel Netflix adaptations, and like I am a huge fan of them, and like I can say that there were probably like 3 good ones. Like I liked all of the Daredevil ones. And I liked The Punisher. I liked, to be fair, I enjoyed watching them all, but I don't think the rest of them were that good. Actually, the first Jessica Jones was really good with,
I think the first season of Daredevil was good.
yeah, I actually liked the second season of Daredevil, too, a lot.
Oh.
I liked the Punisher, plot but I didn't really care for Elektra's plot that much. Luke Cage was good. I don't think he was as good as Daredevil or...
I think it all fell off.
Yeah,
Like, really hard.
Daredevil. Luke Cage wasn't as good though. I don't think as just. I think season 1 of Jessica Jones was great too.
I think Iron Fist was an embarrassment.
Iron Fist is horrible. Yeah, I watched it just to say.
Kyle, can you clarify a story that I have in the back of my head that pops up anytime I hear Luke Cage for me?
Sure.
Or were you trying to convince somebody to watch Luke Cage, or was somebody trying to
Absolutely the
convince
fuck not.
you to watch Luke Cage?
Maybe that one.
Because I distinctly remember you coming in and saying, "It's a bulletproof black guy. What more could you want?" Or something to that effect.
Oh
That's funny.
I could hear
But
Kyle
I
saying that.
definitely hate the series.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even watch more than like 5 episodes of it. I think I watched maybe 3.
I liked it. I
I
didn't care for the second season that much though. Second season really fell off the cliff for me. But like
It's a bulletproof black guy. What more could you want? No, I think it's what left is there to tell in the story.
it's just
It's
like
really the
Luke
answer.
Cage. So the one thing that I will admit, like not Iron Fist even like a little bit in this, but not as much as the rest of them.
My God, it
The
was
action scenes though I liked almost all the action scenes
bad. In Daredevil.
in Daredevil, and I actually liked in Jessica Jones and Luke Cage too. I thought the action scenes were really cool. There's something so appealing about someone breaking a chair over Luke Cage and then him not flinching and then just throwing them through a wall. I love
So
that kind of
dumb to
content.
me. It was just so dumb to me. I don't know.
I subscribe to that kind of content. Like I love that. It's just like, or like someone shooting him point blank, him taking the gun and like bending it and destroying it, and then just being like, my life is over now. This is how I die.
Do you guys remember the hallway fight in Daredevil season 1?
Yes.
So good.
Fantastic.
Just like
Amazing.
you're like watching a Marvel TV show and you're like, oh, it's about superheroes, and this like normal dude is just walking down a hallway kicking ass, but he's starting to lose steam. You just watch him lose steam
Yeah.
and kind of like
That's
puts
what I mean.
out,
It was
and then he
fucking
starts
great.
like tripping around and he like falls over the one body into the room and shit.
Yeah. I
Because
think it was fantastic.
this was the one that was the same long take, right? Like
Yeah,
that it was
it's
one
just
single
like
long
it's just
take.
a rolling shot
Yeah.
of him going down the hallway.
It was
and like
amazing.
exchanging hits and whatnot, and like tripping over like bodies littered around the floor and falling into doorways.
I would honestly say absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I still recommend watching Daredevil season 1. I don't recommend watching literally anything else of the fucking Marvel.
I
series.
I
I
am
think they're
different
awful.
on that. I definitely would say Daredevil season 2 as well.
I remember not hating Jessica Jones season 1, but that's about it.
Because Kilgrave was so good. David Tennant.
It was David Tennant.
Yeah,
That's why.
I was waiting for you to click and realize why you liked it, but I was like, I have to say David Tennant.
This is a
Don't I?
Kilgrave. I remember.
Yeah. Because Kilgrave was so good, like so good.
I'll watch anything David Tennant's in.
Kyle, if you want to read Aries chat messages and answer them, feel free.
That's a lot. Oh, because that's 300. No.
Yeah, they're the most recent ones.
Scooby Doo with black veins? The fuck is he talking
Velma.
about? Oh, Black Velma. Oh,
You think he's
that's
just making
that's
things
how far
up.
back I'm leaning, by the way.
I doubt this is real. I don't think it is.
My eye twitched a little bit there. I mean,
Oh, was it really like new concept art, and that was different?
I mean,
what
you knew
does
they
the
were going to
story-
add color. It has nothing to do with exactly. The story has nothing to do with the race. It's just that's my childhood was based off of them all. They're all white, but that's just it has nothing to do with that. It's obvious that it was going to happen if they go to put it in another Scooby Doo.
It was like 4 white characters and a brown black
And
mutt dog.
Yeah, so you know there's going to be some.
As long as they don't change Scooby Doo, I don't care.
Fred's probably Hispanic.
No,
Shit.
my thing is when they made Starfire black, that was a little weird.
When did they do that?
fucking Weird. I
What was
With
hated
that was the Titans DC TV show.
Oh, I never watched it.
And so the
There's so much
reason
potential
that's
in that show,
weird is
fuck.
because Starfire is supposed to be orange because she's an alien.
He's an alien. This made her a black.
That's why I thought she wasn't.
Like an old black lady. Like she's like what, like 40 almost, probably. I don't know.
I don't know how old she is.
She
but
seemed old.
I feel like they could have maybe fit in like the diversity somewhere else other than the alien character who was already
She's
kind
supposed
of.
to be
But,
like,
like,
yeah,
okay,
literally
so-
orange and naive as fuck. And
So,
Wow.
like,
She doesn't
like-
understand like Earth customs.
exactly, but no, they made her a fucking.
what I'm confused
like,
about
a 40-year-old
is
black hooker. Like,
who
I don't
did
understand.
which characters did they include? Was Cyborg in it?
Uh,
I think they hinted at him coming later, didn't they?
yeah, I don't
But-
think he's there yet. So
I
it's-
don't know who was there because like I remember the Teen Titans cartoon where it was
Yeah.
Robin, Raven, Cyborg,
My God,
Starfire,
Raven was
Beast
boring
Boy.
as shit in that fucking movie too, or that show too. She
Ra-
was just
Raven,
so.
she's like a little kid and she's like a delinquent.
Yeah.
Well, not like
Not
a
even a
little
delinquent.
kid.
She's like a wannabe delinquent.
Yeah.
Little fucking emo girl. Just.
Yeah, like Beast Boy could be anything, right? Wasn't he weird
was
color
Asian.
too?
He was Asian, I believe.
I mean like
which,
the cartoon.
He was green in the
Yeah.
cartoon.
He's green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
That'd be hard to do, and
it's kind of, I guess that's
guess.
weird.
That was less relevant
but-
though because he wasn't an alien, was he? Like,
he's
he was. Yeah.
what is he? Because he's a
Is-
shapeshifter. What the hell is
Yeah.
Is he like a mutant?
he?
I think he's immune.
Is he a mutant? Because I'm like that. I don't think he's a human. Is he?
I think he was.
He's a
Beast Boy
human
origin.
mutant. Ares is saying.
Yeah.
He's a shapeshifter who possesses the ability to metamorph into any animal he chooses.
Yeah, but I think he
Thanks.
started human. I think,
Yeah, it's
right?
like it's like
basically.
thanks Google. That's not where we just want to know something because he's got to be a mutant then if he's
Yeah.
considered a human.
Born Garfield Logan, Beast Boy's origin story includes the death of his parents soon after he was given his powers by an experimental serum administered during a childhood illness.
Well, that makes sense.
Sure.
Well, regardless, like
But yeah, like the Beast Boy part was fine. The
wait,
Starfire
who were the
actually
characters
pissed me
in
off they did
that show then?
So it's Robin, Dick Grayson.
Yep.
After he has cut ties with Batman and started like performing in the circus as a trapeze artist. There's Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy. They have Superboy in there who comes in eventually.
Oh right.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of Superboy before.
Superboy's really cool. I like almost
Who's
anything
Superboy?
that has to do with Superboy, and they always do his story super cool. He's basically
Oh, is he Spider-Man's? It's not Spider-Man. Superman's sidekick.
no. So they took some of Superman's DNA, and they took some of Lex Luthor's DNA.
Because it's Subject 13 when I look him up. /
And-
Connor.
Yes, Connor. So they took Lex Luthor and Superman's DNA, and Lex Luthor made Superboy. But Superboy gets freed somehow, like in the older like cartoon show. When Superboy shows up, they free him from like Lex Luthor's lab, and he like joins the Justice League, and he's like, I was designed to be as good as Superman, and Superman like turns him away. He's like, I don't want anything to do with you. You're Lex Luthor's creation.
Uh-oh.
But in this show, he gets freed by who he would come to call his mom. There's not a whole like it's just like it's a female character that helped him because she felt bad that he was living in like a cell.
Hmm.
And he then like she tells him like go be the person that you want to be, go be a good guy, go help people. And so he goes out and he tries to learn like what good guys do, but he doesn't quite understand. He just like he has no concept of money or anything like that, so he like steals stuff, and the people like are like, hey, put that back. Yeah, it's a really cool character. I don't want to go into too much more about it because I feel like I'm ranting, but
No,
Starfire's still bothered me.
I generally always
Forever.
appreciated the character dive because I honestly had no idea who he was before you mentioned him. I would have not known who he was at all.
he's a super cool character.
Ares said someone named Hawk and someone named Dove are in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know who they are
I've
either.
never seen these characters before. Their costumes are kind of dumb looking.
They're like
But-
fucking superheroes. Yeah.
It's just like a really strong, tall white guy, and like a short, really fast, really agile white girl. And they're Hawk and Dove. And they're part of the Teen Titans.
Huh.
Deathstroke is the villain for like most of the first 2 seasons.
That makes sense.
He is super cool. His they bring his family into the show, which is super super cool how they do it.
Yeah.
Like the Teen Titans like meet his son, and they're like, oh, like they just like become his friend at first, and then they're like, oh shit, that's Deathstroke's son. So they're like half the team is the team is having this moral dilemma, like, do we exploit him to try and get a Deathstroke, or like do we just leave this innocent child out of it? And it gets all gray and weird and stuff. It's good.
This sounds actually like a thing I might. What is this on? Like, what platform is
It's
it
on the
on?
DC streaming
Oh
service.
god.
Their own, yeah. Good
Yeah, I
luck.
thought it was on Netflix
You'll never
at one
see
point,
it.
wasn't
Yeah, I'm never gonna see it. Never mind. Oh,
What was that guy?
It was on Netflix at one point, wasn't it?
Maybe like the very beginning before
Like
they had their
Titans?
service running.
Yeah. Well,
uh,
'cause I don't have that fucking DC bullshit, but like I remember being extremely pissed off about seeing Starfire.
so Ares described Hawk and Dove. He said they're kind of like if you've seen Hancock, just generic heroes with generic powers,
I was just
but they
thinking
keep
like a
coming
Watchmen.
back to life to find each other and be superheroes, and some kind of weird god shit. And Doom Patrol is definitely better than Titans, even though they both suck. Is Doom Patrol a different show?
Yes.
Okay. Man, I don't know, like, any of these shows. What is Doom Patrol?
That's like these weird B-lister.
Oh, it's also
heroes.
DC?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're supposedly the group that picked up Beast Boy after he got his powers for a while, and then like the group, quote unquote, disbands.
Yeah.
Read into that as you will. But yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Um,
looking at pictures and I'm like, one of those guys looks like Cyborg, but I don't know if that is Cyborg.
No, I don't think that is.
He
That's
has, like-
S character.
He has, like, from the pictures I saw, like, he had, alright, now I'm seeing, like, different characters. I saw someone with, like, half a metal face, and, like, that's the only thing I saw of him, and I'm like, is that supposed to be Cyborg, or are you someone else? I have no idea.
Oh, there is a character named Cyborg. I wonder if that's supposed to be the Cyborg, or...
That's what I'm trying to, like, find a list of their members.
But there's also Robot Man.
Yeah, I also see Robot Man, and I'm like, what's happening?
Robot Man played by Brendan Fraser. Holy moly.
Look at Brandon Fraser go.
But Cyborg's supposed to be black.
What did,
Why would
Larry
you
say
take the
something?
token away? I don't understand.
No, Cyborg is black.
Yeah.
Robot Man is not Cyborg.
Oh, okay. So he's just played by Brendan Fraser. I'm like, but I don't understand. Like,
Oh, no, yeah, those are two different people. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I'm like,
why would
I
you
see a
make
dude-
Cyborg white and Starfire black just to make him black. I don't understand.
Because I'm like,
Uh,
he has, like, the cyborg eye, and, like,
Yeah.
in this picture I'm seeing, like, an entirely metal chest and metal arms.
That is the Cyborg.
Okay.
He is in Doom
He looks
Patrol
young, though.
because he fits the current broken person looking to belong motif they have going on within the Doom Patrol, and the Titans are barely a team of anything right now. So this appears to be pre-Titans, which I believe fits in with
So are these
Beast
two
Boys.
existing in the same universe then right now?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've not watched any Doom Patrol. My parents have. I might have to ask them.
Oh, literally, Ares just said that Robot Man or whatever we said, he was a robot, or he was a NASCAR driver, and he blew up and got turned into a metal man.
You tell me Brendan Fraser got blown up?
No.
No way.
Pretty sure he died in Scrubs.
Yeah, and then that's when he stopped. He hasn't been anything. No. Hey, he hasn't been anything since. That was it, guys.
Yeah, that was it.
Why would he be in anything else?
Jordan's brother, who's
Yeah.
also the producer, brother or sister, whatever. Sorry, wait, I'm confused. Jordan's the sister of the producer. So,
Oh, like the like
Fox's
in
wife.
Scrubs?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
His wife in Scrub
Yeah,
is really, yeah.
that's cool. I
His
never would
wife or whatever.
have. She plays her character perfect. So like,
Yep.
sometimes it's like, oh, well, you probably got that role because you were that person, but like, oh, you did amazing. But yeah, guys, I think I am going to wrap us up here. We've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. That's going to be a long render time, let me tell you. So thank you guys for coming on, and thank you for everyone who's hung out in chat, Ares specifically, because Ares has been part of the convo for the last little bit. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to end the recording now. The stream will be up just for a little bit after this. So this has been Backward Noise episode 358. Nathan, thank you for being on. Kyle, thank you for being on. And of course, Brecken, I am sending you messages right now saying thank you for being on in my head, telepathically. Can we get Pickle Weasels in chat?
Pickle Weasel.
It's waiting for... Oh, there they are. And a turtle. All right, peace, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.